Yo, what is going on, everybody? So I don't really have a whole lot of time to make a video this week. That's why I wanted to do a live stream today so that I could go over the weekly mints video and still get you guys kind of prepared on time. So this is going to be a little informal. I'm not really planned or prepared rather. But yeah, we're going to be going over, and I have it down here, the Book of Ikagi, or Ikagi, or I can never pronounce it, Unbothered Wolves, and Cardanokidz. So those are the three that I have on my plate right now. And if you guys have any other suggestions, just let me know in the comments and we'll go over everything. So let's go check out the first one. Also, ClayCatz, we'll check them out too. I'm gonna go show them on the screen real quick because they just minted today and I minted a few of them. I minted 6 of them. Let me go present, share screen number 2. So they're doing pretty well. And I'm happy because I was a bit nervous when their mint first started. I guess there were 2 mints going on through Peppermint, and it messed up the original mint for ClayCatz. And now it looks like everything is working. I did have the policy ID over here too, so I was checking how many were minting. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? So yeah, it looks like 3,168 roughly an hour ago have been minted. I thought maybe public would have been done by now. Let me check Discord. Maybe they pushed it back a little bit. If I'm a little I'm literally just getting home. My phone broke last night, so I had to go get my phone, not fixed because it's already like a 5-year-old phone. So I just got a new phone. I got a like a S22 or whatever, but it's still not fully set up. So I have been without any internet for pretty much the entire day. I'm playing catch up right now. So ClayCatz. Let's see inside. Oh, sweet. AwesomeisJayell is going to come on too. I'm about to send him the invite link. So we'll have 2 people up here. That's awesome. So I'm not just talking to myself. So let me go get the invite link. Boom. Send to. That means I got to put on the headphones too. Oh, it's about to be a real stream. Let's get it. Shout outs to AwesomeisJayell, man. I hit him up last second and he's willing to come on, man. And I love stuff like that. So that's awesome. Yeah, ClayCatz. Let me just double check because I think they did delay their public mint. Let's see. There are 2 announcements. Let's see. We pushed back all the minting times by 30 minutes. That was 4.5 hours ago. Or no, 4 hours ago. No, 4.5. Thank you for the patience. That was at 3:30. Okay. They must have sold out though because the floor is very high. I'm wondering why have only 3,168 minted. Maybe it's in a minor announcement. No. Let me check out. I'm not even showing the Discord. So in the Discord, and let me make this. There you go. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Yannick? How's it going, man? I don't know if it's Yannick or Yannick. I always call you something different. So I don't know. I guess it's pushed back, but I'm glad to see that it's doing well. So let's go check out their floor price again. So 168, which is really 185. Okay, these are shooting up like crazy. There's a lot of volume coming into this. I personally minted 6 of these, and I sold one for 159 when I first got back because I honestly thought that people would panic a little bit after the initial kind of flub with their mint, but it seems like people have kind of pushed that to the side and ignored it for now. So that's really, really cool. We are waiting for AwesomeisJayell to come in here, but no rush on him. Like I said, I hit him up last second, so who knows when he'll find the exact time to come in here, but shout outs to him. But yeah, I'd rather go over the projects that I'm going to be covering while he's in here, just so we get a fuller picture, not just my perspective. So I also, if you guys don't or if you guys do know a poll that I can use in StreamYard for free, that would be cool because I wanted to see everybody that's in here, and I wanted to go over Unbothered Wolves, Book of Ikagi, or Ikagi, and Cardanokidz, and I wanted to see what everybody thinks. Like, does everybody have an opinion on what the best one will be? If I had to guess, that's a tough one. Let's see. Unbothered Wolves. We can go just check out their Discord because Unbothered Wolves, they have a lot of people in their Discord. They have 5.5K, which I believe is more than the book. And yeah, so they have about 4,000. So only a few thousand, or wait, only like a few hundred more. And then what was the last one? Cardanokidz. Cardanokidz, they just announced this yesterday or today even, I want to say. Let's see. That they're going to be doing their 3D mint. So yeah, the Kids 3D Metaverse Mint update. We are looking to go for about 1,400 UTC tomorrow, which will be Monday. So yeah, they announced this today. And that was something I really want to get Jayell in here, so I'm not just speaking on my own opinion, but I didn't really want them to announce it last second and just be like, hey, we're minting tomorrow. I really think that they could have, I don't know, hyped it up for like a week. Cardanokidz hasn't had anything in a very long time. So to just kind of drop it out of nowhere and be like, hey, we're releasing it tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like you worked really hard on these 3D. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I just think a little bit of marketing could have been a little bit better. But yeah, that's something I'm thinking about because Cardanokidz is an OG project for sure. But now I believe this is their first mint since being bought by Pavia. So that's going to be very, very interesting. And it's a 10K mint. So yeah, that's going to be a very interesting mint. And again, there's only 488 people in here. So that's crazy. That's honestly, it's kind of mind-blowing. And I know they do have a much larger following on Twitter. So we can go check out their Twitter. Let's see. Yeah, like 30,000 people on Twitter. It's a large, fat number. So I don't know. Maybe people just don't care about the Discord. Maybe people will mint anyways because of the Twitter. An interesting thing. That's something I'm really thinking about. I mean, look, I'm not the guy with the magic answers. I'm just going to be a guy that has an opinion and has to go off of their gut decision. I bought 6 of these. I sold 1, like I said. I'm really debating selling another one. But also, like I said, volume is coming in very heavy. So that's really cool to see for ClayCatz. I'm still not sure why the rest of them haven't minted out. I thought there were going to be 5,500. Let me go back to the Discord. Let me just double check with ClayCatz. And I really got to stop showing that message. Let's go back to, there we go. I'll show that message. Let's go to ClayCatz one more time. Oh, their total supply is 3,333. Okay. So that makes sense. That's why they are already sold out. That's why their floor is going crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think 200 is very manageable right now, especially for the volume coming in. And I might just sell one at 200. That might be what I do. But these will be revealed in 3 days. So you have 72 hours before these are revealed. A lot of the times before the reveal, a lot of hype comes into the project and it pumps a little bit. So this could be a better sell tomorrow or the day after. But just like all reveals on reveal day, the price almost always drops. So that's likely what's going to happen with that if I had to make a judgment call. Let me take this back over here and see if... Cool. I'm just checking up with Jayell. My bad, everybody. Give me a minute. But also, if there's anything that you guys want me to check out, if you think these 3 projects aren't the best projects, yeah, shout outs to whatever other projects that you want, and I'll go check them out. Book of Ikagi, or Ikagi. I think that's how you say Ikagi. Okay, I remembered. That's going to be run by Maria and Peppers, and Peppers has been here for a long time. Same with Maria. So I really like their team. Let me go find look. So we'll have to see about this project. It's another anime project. There's about 5,000 NFTs for 99 ADA, fair mint price. ADA has been going up today too, which is pretty cool. So might break that 42 range, 43, whatever it was. But this is going to happen tomorrow as well. So there's 2 mints tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. One of them will definitely win out the other, but will it be Cardanokidz with a very small Discord, or will it be Book of Ikagi or Ikagi? I don't know. There's also Seeker coming up on the 7th, but I made that video already. Seeker is definitely going to be a crazy project in my opinion. Seeker, okay, so let me explain some cool things that Seeker can do. Let me go back to ClayCatz one more time, because I think ClayCatz is a great project and they're doing a lot of great things. And not many people really care sometimes about these reactions, but you see these reactions right here? There are not too many, I would say. But, you know, there's a decent bit. But with NFTSeeker, you can go ahead and you can, I wish I had the thing, but basically they incentivize people to react. And when you react, then you can get like entered into giveaways and stuff for other NFTs or whitelists of other projects. So it makes your reactions way more hype in the Discord. And it can really help you with the sellout. It can help you with just making your project or Discord look better, stuff like that. Yeah, really not sure where Jayell is. Let me just ask him real quick. But yeah, so Book of Ikagi, I'm just going to call it Ikagi because I cannot pronounce the other one. That's going to be on the 31st along with Cardanokidz. And man, I would probably lean towards Cardanokidz being the more hype mint just because they have a huge Twitter following. I think the Discord probably lost the following because it was just so long. Like if we go back to kids and then I'll show it up on the screen. You know, let's see, let's look at the announcements because I think that's where a lot of people make the mistake is there's not, yo, what's up, Juan? Iki booming. Yeah. You know, I think where the mistake is with the Discord is like, look, like even though this is pretty new, on the 10th to the 25th, that's 15 days of no announcements. And that's, you know, during a time right before a big hype announcement. So, and then I'm sure it's worse. Like, look, like 9/13, and then the last announcement was 10/10. You can't have, for a Discord, if you want to keep your engagement up like that, you can't have these long periods of nothing. You're going to lose your audience. And that's something that I've seen a lot of Discords kind of fumble the bag with. You can gain your audience. It's really cool that you got them, but you need to keep them. You need to give them a reason. So, yeah, that's what kind of worries me a little bit with Cardanokidz. But again, maybe their Twitter does come through. We'll have to see. This is, let me find some of their artworks with the sneak peeks. Because I was wondering how people would feel about these. Like this one right here, you know, I don't know if I would be too happy if I minted this one, to be honest. I don't know. His eyes like look really creepy. Like maybe he's like, yo, what's up, Alaze? What's up, homie? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this guy's like supposed to be on drugs or if it's just like funny, but I don't know. He looks like he's on something. But maybe I did see some cool ones. Where did this come from? Discord. There were some cool ones. So let's see. Let's keep looking. That's all they have for sneak peeks in the Discord? Nah, come on, man. See, these are better sneak peeks, but again, this is on their Twitter, which is why I really think their Twitter is going to make the biggest difference for their mint. It's definitely not going to be their Discord, in my opinion, because these look good. These look really good. I love the kiss faces. 1 second, being DM'd. Oh, it's Jayhub. I asked Jayhub if he wanted to come on to whoever gets, we can have all 3 people on here. Let's see what he says. Just got home? Yeah. All right, cool. So we might have Jayhub up here on too. Or wow, that wasn't even a sentence. We might have Jayhub up here too. I don't want to show the stream link though. Last time I had somebody on here and I showed them the stream link and they didn't know that you weren't supposed to share that. So we had some random person come up. They were actually a really cool person, but yeah, it could have been bad. Definitely could have been bad. But yeah, this one looks fine to me. Like this art looks really cool. The big eyes, if the eyes aren't perfect, that's what throws me off. These eyes are good. The other one, you know, like these eyes are fine too. But the one where in sneak peeks, like this one, dude, I don't know. Maybe it was just such an early artwork, but just something. Just something about that one, man. He just looks weird. But yo, what's up? What's up, Jayhub? Iki family. Have you guys heard about Genki Wars? I saw that one too. That was on it was like it wasn't when mint, but it was voted highly on I can't remember where. But every page is important, exactly. So yeah, I really just wanted because Jayell said he'll be in here, so I'm also waiting on Jayhub or Jayell or both of them, and then we'll go over the projects more in detail. Just because I don't want to go talk like for 30 minutes on Cardanokidz and then have them join and then talk again about it. So you get it. But yeah, these are definitely the big ones. Book of Ikagi. We pumped as fuck for Ikagi. Let's go. Yeah, Ikagi is going to be a fun one. Clay Averis today started off really rough. It really made me worry. I was like, come on, guys. Like, we cannot be messing up mints. All right, we're getting all the hype back in. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep everything flowing. But it got resolved, so that's cool. And then Unbothered Wolves, which I wasn't really, damn it. I wasn't really a big fan of Unbothered Wolves at first, and I still might not be. This is the one I have to do the most research on. I know a bit about Book of Ikagi just because I'm cool with Peppers, and Maria came on as well with him. And Cardanokidz just, I mean, it's essentially just those artworks, The 3Ds. Yo, what's up, Ada Crypto Journal? What's up, old? So yeah, and if anybody's late here, the whole reason why I'm doing this now is because I had my phone break last night, and then I just spent forever getting a new phone today. And I came back and I was like, I have no time to record a video and then edit it and get it out in time for everybody to be aware of these mints on the 31st. So I was like, I'll just go live and talk about it. And if anybody has any questions or thinks I'm just wrong, whatever, you can just talk about it here and we can just do it now. So here we are. But Unbothered Wolves, let me go look into them a bit. 5.5K, so they have about 1,500 more members than Book of Ikagi. However, I always assume that these are somewhat botted numbers. Not that the project itself necessarily bots to try to trick you, but just because so many people want to get either a whitelist or have extra accounts. So it's just in their best interest to do so. So a lot of these numbers are going to be botted, whether it's the project's idea or not. That's just my opinion. So let's go look. Announcements. Their art is clean. It does remind me of Adatunes a little bit, which left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Not their fault, really. Unbothered Wolves, if they are legit, which I'm assuming they are. But it just always has me a little hesitant. 4,000 bots removed from. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to. Every like few weeks, maybe even every month or so, you kind of have to do a cleanse. My Discord's going through it right now too. And I only have like 1,000 people in the Discord, so there's probably only really like 300 people in my Discord. Minor updates. Open a ticket, Wolfpack. The art is clean. There's no denying that. Let's go. Is there utility? Mint info, whitelist. There's going to be, so I just want to know what the token is going to be used for. If there's not a use for the token, then there might not be any incentive. You know what I mean? So let's see. And if you guys know too, if you want to just let me know, like, hey, this is the utility, just let me know. Because a lot of people have been asking me to look into Unbothered Wolves. So I know some of you guys know. I don't see. Is there a white paper? Be gone, bots. Exactly. Is there a white paper? So I don't see a white paper. Are they doxed? Is there a team section in here? There's official links. So there's a website. Let's go check out the website. Team. Cool, cool. Okay. Are they doxed on Twitter? 3000 dev. My name is 3000. Da, da, da. All right. So I don't think they're doxed. I was just double checking my notifications. So I don't think they're doxed. Not that I can see. Let's go back to team. They do have a big team though. That is nice. Even if they aren't doxed. So there's, okay, so it's two main people. It's a developer, an artist, and then the rest of them are mods. Oh, and then there's a founder. So I've always been fascinated by the art of the kid. Change the world. Let's see. Is this guy doxed? Midas. He's not doxed. 180 followers. When was it created? You can usually tell that, right? It usually says when, oh, okay, joined in July. Super excited about, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure about this team. The art looks cool though. Doxing isn't everything. It's just one of those things that I do try to watch for. If you're going to be putting your money into a project and there's a bunch of projects that are minting and a lot of these projects are cool, I'm going to try to go with the one that's doxed. That's just, you know, how it is. However, I will say if it's a celebrity and they're doxed, I'm just not even going to go for it. Celebrity mints are not the way to go. Just an opinion. Where can I find the mint information? Da, da, da. Okay, is there, here's a roadmap. We can go check that out. How to create an ecosystem. That's a very basic roadmap. Expect nothing less. Benefit of the wolf pack. We are shooting for alpha list, white list on all future mints, discount mint price. 50% royalty share. Yo, Jayhub's here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just throw you on through my headset real quick. How you been, man?
Good, good. Awesome to be here.
Dude, this is so cool. I know you were asking the other day, and I was like, dude, this is a perfect opportunity to get you up here.
For sure, for sure. It's I'm not used to this whole stream and everything, but it's super cool. I followed that link you sent me, and here I am.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. I just like bouncing ideas back and forth off of people rather than just me up here like, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, I saw that Twitter link earlier this morning with the Cardanokidz, and it just set my day on fire, man. I've been stacking up the ADA, getting ready for the drop tomorrow. I'm gonna get a bag of those things tomorrow.
Hell yeah, man. What do you think about, so, because I want to go back to their Discord, because their Discord threw me off a little bit. You know, they only have 500 people in here. What do you think about that?
See, that's the thing. I'm not sure. Is that set up by the team? Because I just joined that Discord the other day. It's kind of lackluster. I didn't get any alerts from it. Most of the stuff comes out on Twitter and whatnot. And was it Jay Crypto was talking about how they've got a revamped website. Have you checked out the new website?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah, pull up the website. I guess it's all done through Pavia. Pavia is doing a Cardano Foundation or something like that. They're doing like a 3D metaverse right here. Check it out.
Yeah, let's
Wish I
go
could pull this
check.
up on my screen too. Let me pull it up over here.
Oh yeah, you can share your screen too. I can pull it up whenever you need.
Okay. See, I got two different screens going on.
Yeah, I think they just made their Discord, because I believe when Pavia bought them out, they kind of did a dual Discord where Cardanokidz was inside of Pavia's Discord, but now they've kind of made their own. So maybe just a lot of people haven't kind of caught on. I don't know.
Yeah. And I tried to go into the chat in the Pavia. They didn't have much of a Cardanokidz chat. I think having a dedicated server is going to be huge for them. I've been waiting for that for a while.
Yeah, they're gonna be working on their Vasile hard fork. I thought this like artwork was really funny.
Oh yeah,
the first one.
When they have two so far.
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like Lunatic and the hard fork.
Nice. So that's kind of a countdown to when the drop's going to happen. They're gonna keep showing like the 10 that they're going to be dropping, and then we know the mint's close to after that.
Yep. So the series, or not the series, the 10K drop, you know, sure, it might be used inside of the metaverse or whatever, but how do you think that's going to go? Like being a 10K drop, we haven't really had a big 10K drop in a while.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of sketched about that, especially since, you know, I'm a big Cardanokidz fan. I just heard about this this morning. So trying to mint out, if the mint price is really low, I could see people minting like a fat bag. But if it's up there in the 100s, 150s, you know, I could see it not selling out. Just because where's the hype? I mean, there's OGs like us that know a lot about Cardanokidz. They haven't seen a pump for a while. I mean, some of the older ones are still pumping, but you know, you have to be kind of in the space for quite a while to even know about it through all these other big hot projects right now.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy the fact that they were like, "Hey, we got this 10K. Let's do it tomorrow." I was like, man, you've been working so hard on this. Why wouldn't you market it a little bit for like at least a week, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And take a look at the Discord again, because how many of the sneak peeks do we have yet? Because I haven't even gone through there yet to see what we've got as far as sneak peeks. And
this is it. This is it.
It's the one.
That's it.
Yeah, see, we gotta hype a project like this quite a bit more before a big fat 10K drop, because I don't know.
It feels like Milk to me a little bit, not gonna lie. You know, Milk came out and it was super hype, and it was like, hey, we're doing this tomorrow. Get in right now. It's gonna be crazy. And then the next day they asked a few questions and they couldn't answer anything, and you know, it went how it went. And now we have Cardanokidz that's like, hey, it's a bull run. We should jump on this. Like, we have this 10K. Let's throw it out there. I don't know if that's a healthy approach.
I'm with you right there. I'm also like, I'd like to see some Twitter live spaces with the creators, you know, get to know them a little more about what's going on behind the scenes. We haven't heard from them even on Twitter for a while. So other than collecting the series in the background, you know, I'd like to hear about what the project is doing and you know, what Pavia's got in store for it. But if you go to the website, pick up the 3D gallery that they're trying to show off. Pavia is doing a link with some 3D gallery.
You talking about the 3D showcase right here?
No, not the showcase. They had like a gallery where you can see all the different series and everything. Maybe it's on the Pavia Discord.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want you chasing too many rabbits here, but
it's all good. Yeah, I'm still trying to get into NFT mode. I just had to deal with phone people for a while, you know.
Yeah, so what, you got a new phone or?
Yeah, so this is my new phone. It's a S22, but my old phone, I don't know how many times I dropped it. I had it in an OtterBox and everything, real good phone. And I got back because there's a house showing, so I had to leave the house last night, come back. On the way back, I just went to go put my phone up on the counter. It like slipped out of my hand. It fell. I picked it up, put it down, you know, didn't think anything of it. Picked it back up a few hours later, opened up the screen, fine. Volume buttons, fine. But I couldn't touch anything. Nothing would work. So they couldn't even bring the data over from my old phone to this phone. So
it's not stored in the cloud or anything? You can't like
I guess I never set it up to whatever Samsung's like cloud thing is. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, my brain is still in like phone mode.
Yeah, that'll take quite a bit of time out to try to figure that crap out. I feel you.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. There was the Cardanokidz display. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know.
It was a full gallery. They had the Cybertruck up in there, the Lambo.
Maybe it was just on their Twitter. Yeah, it was really cool. It's kind of old too. It came out a few months ago.
Yeah, there it is, right there. You just pass it up at the top, right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, open that up. Give it some sound. I think there's some like gallery sound in the background. See, I've got the majority of all these cards. I think the only ones that I'm lacking are Series 1, Series 2. I've got the majority of there you go. I've got the majority of Series 3 on. Still missing the Lambo too, man. I really missed out on a Lambo like literally like a year ago, October of last year. I almost grabbed a Lambo for 800 ADA back in an auction, and I got beat out by like 1 ADA at the very last second. It was tough.
What are they going for now?
Shit, a Lambo. I think last I seen it was up there above 4,000 ADA.
Nice.
Let me try to pull it up.
They made it really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's I mean, look at that. If it links to some sort of forums, that's what it's called. Cardanokidz, Pavia, and Forums. So I guess that's their new collaboration there.
I want them to release something with the kid coins, because that is going to help the entire collection, because you're supposed to get kid coins airdropped to you whenever Pavia launches, correct? Or am I maybe mistaken?
I've got a good amount of kid coins already. When I minted the series, I think Series 6 on, I think we would get a bag of kids coins every time you minted a full series.
Yeah, I think there's something like that. I only got to mint Series 7. I came a little bit late. And Series 7 was the worst one, though, because that was the largest mint they ever did.
Yeah, they've had some not so stellar mints as well. Honestly, for being such an OG project, if they would just communicate a lot more, I think they could. We could see a much higher floor.
Yeah, it's just a shame that they did 6K of those ones, and all the ones before that were much less, like 1,500.
Well, it had to do with the minting process. It was like an open mint, to where they're like, "Hey, we're going to leave it open for 24 hours," and there's just so much demand. I think people were like, "Well, I'll mint 5 then," and
yeah.
And people were selling them for very, very cheap after that, way below what minting price was, because I think minting price was about 400 ADA. So if they were selling it each card for less than 40, and I think they dropped to like 15, 20. I was just buying them up too.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they do. I mean, if Pavia does well, we're going to see a run in Pavia, in the Pobs. Probably, what is it called? Ada Punk's like Metaverse something, Metaverse Pass. We'll probably see a pump in these. These give you certain access to one of their, I think is like a Metaverse HQ inside of Pavia. So these will probably run. And
they're so cheap right now too.
Yeah, I minted it for like 40 or 58 or whatever it was. So kind of stinks, but I only minted 2. Pavia is at 210, and then the Povs are at 149.
Now, what are the role of the Povs in the Pavia?
So I don't think we know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's speculated that these might be some sort of play to earn model, where you can use these to catch other Povs, like a Pokemon type of thing. So we'll have to see that. And Crypto Slasher said, "I'd love to see a Pavia pump." Dude, I think we all would. It has been a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely been a minute.
Don't they have a new map too? Some sort of interactable map? I haven't been messing with Pavia for a minute, but they're quietly working on the background.
Yeah, they're doing a whole lot better than they were. Again, with their marketing and keeping everybody up to date. So I really think that that's where most people kind of lose that interest in NFTs, is there's just not enough updates. So you really you want to be developing as fast as possible, obviously, but people are really okay as long as you just tell them what's going on. So I don't know. I think some people
and also lead up to it a little bit. If you give it a week out and let people FOMO in a bit and let them kind of build up to it, get the bags up to really grab what they want, it'll probably help the secondary market as well.
Yeah. But I thought Jayell was gonna come on here. He said he would, but we'll go on without him, and me and you can just discuss Book of Ikagi, because I know that's what a lot of people in here they're spamming me with the temples.
Dude, Cleanup told me about that yesterday. I joined the Discord server. I'm digging it, man. The Discord server was popping off. Everybody was welcoming from the very get, and it's cool. I dig the art too. Let me tell you, the art's super sick.
Yeah, they did a great job. Maria's been doing an amazing job too. I just think Peppers and Maria, combining them together, that's one hell of a team.
Yeah, for sure.
So
especially with their experience on the chain and everything, and you know, successful communities. Yeah, I'll get behind that team.
Yep. Here's their website too, if you haven't seen it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. This actually, I think this might look different than the last time I checked it. I think they updated it.
Nice. Yeah, I was just on it last night. This some new stuff.
That was a bit too loud for me, but cool music. Let's go to the mint. Oh, okay. I need to sign in for the mint. Okay. So this is going to, wait, hold up. This is the 31st. Cardanokidz is the 31st. Wasn't there, what was the other mint? Is Unbothered Wolves also on the 31st?
I just got some Happy Hoppers today. They had a nice October mint, Halloween mint.
Nice. Let me just, are all of these? No way, right? I could have sworn there was another one on the 31st. Maybe it was just Book of Ikagi. Yeah, I think it was. I'm tripping out. Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure not all three mints were on the same date. That would have been crazy.
Oh, what was the other one? Grumpy Bunnies. Grumpy Bunnies are minting.
That's
true.
They
did that today. I think they minted today. That's just one that I've got in the wallet from back in the day. I just happen to get, it's so cheap, man. It's like 44 ADA. I try to get one, you know, every time they've got something coming. I just dig the art and the community. It's, even though it's low key for a while, they're super fun and chill.
Yeah. You know, the only reason why I wasn't super excited about them was for the same thing. You know, they kind of went a few months without saying anything.
Yeah, especially in the bear market. They're really quiet.
Right. And that kind of, to me, says I'm not willing to like be here during the bear market, but we're in a bull, so here I am. That's what it says to me. And I hope I'm wrong, but you know, just playing it safe.
Take. Yeah, well, they see everything else pumping, and they're like, "Hey, well, I got this art in the background. Let me throw it out."
Right.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man.
But Book of Ikagi or Ikigai, Web3 manga. They're going to have a high-quality manga series that's going to be released to their holders. Each page will be released as an NFT mini drop. That'll be pretty cool.
Some utility right there. I'll take it.
Yeah, collectors who own all the pages for the manga will be able to redeem a special reward. Well, that's cool too. So there's going to be a reason to buy some of these off of the secondary market, which is what a lot of airdrops are missing, is a reason to buy them afterwards. Or else it's like, you know, you could airdrop me a piece of dirt, you know? So that's cool.
Right, so each one is going to come with a different book attached to it, or manga?
Each page, I think, will be
a different page.
Yeah, and I think if you collect all the pages, that will probably create a book.
And does it say how many pages we're going to have?
Let's see.
It doesn't say the quantity.
I don't think we know yet.
Yeah, that's rad.
Then there's going to be an Ethereum airdrop. So after the mint, the team will begin expanding the lore and the art of Book of Ikagi. And dude, I'm never going to say this name right. I am so sorry. With a special,
not me.
It will be done by chapters, guys. Okay.
Oh, tight.
Okay, so you'll be airdropped like a page, right? And that'll be one chapter, I'm assuming. And then if you continue to hold, maybe a month or 2 months later, you'll get the next chapter, something like that.
I like the idea of reward for holding over time. That's cool.
Right. Yeah. No, I do like that. So let's see, with a special airdrop on Ethereum. Okay, holders of 3 books or book of Ikigis will qualify for the airdrop. Our goal is to bring more attention to the brand and the Cardano ecosystem on Ethereum. Okay.
Right on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's kind of like the opposite of what, oh man, Fettuccine's doing. You know, so like you own one of his Ethereums and then you get airdropped a bunch of Cardano stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Right. I'm wondering, I've only spent a small amount of time in the Discord. How many people in their Discord are coming over from Ethereum that this is their first Cardano mint? Do we have anybody that they've brought from the Ethereum sphere yet? Or is it mint here and then reach out to Ethereum?
Let's see.
I always like the cross-chain, interoperability. It's smart.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be an exact number on that or anything, but there's got to be at least a few people.
Yeah. I'll just hop in there and ask around. I'll go chat it up later.
Yeah, in general, I mean, we're getting a lot of volume coming in. We can actually just go check out like Open CNFT and see how the volume's been doing. This is on the day. Still good volume on the day.
Yeah, Juan says the Web3 version will be interactive. That's tight. How do I highlight?
Oh, okay.
Is there a way I can highlight a comment?
Yep. If you just click on it, does it say show or can only I do that?
I think that's just you. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, inside of the comment section in StreamYard, you should be able to click on it, but maybe it's just me.
No worries.
I'm wondering, why is it not showing market data? Oh, I closed it. That's why. Awesome. So
yeah, look at that volume.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Like for a while, we weren't even touching the million. You know,
right?
Like those are some depressing times. And now,
go back even farther because I think we were dry for quite a while, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were, let's see, under 1 million. We were between October 2nd and
I'd go even farther back. Shoot.
and August 31st.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All of like towards the end of August, all the way towards like the beginning of October. That was a rough September was pretty brutal. And even before that, I mean, these were days where we had that, you know.
Right.
And all of that volume went to like 1 or 2 projects. So it wasn't like your project was doing very well. It was just like this one project minted. It was probably something like Cornucopias, and everybody went crazy for corn, and that was about it. But yeah, we topped this 4 million mark. That is so crazy. But I don't know if you saw the interview that we had with Ben either, but Ben from Bad Fox, he is very hyped on the overall Cardano space. When I showed him this and I was getting ready to kind of talk about the volume dying off, he was like, nope. He like stopped me in my tracks. He's like, nope, it is not going to die. I will tell you why.
Yeah, well, what did he say? He said, everybody's realizing over on Ethereum that it's time to come to Cardano to the block that works.
I mean, what he said was pretty wild. He said he spoke with some people, basically who are doing some big deals that spoke with like JPEG store and such. And we're like, hey, let's get ready to, can your store handle this much volume or whatever, something along those lines, and was basically getting ready to like put in a lot of money. So I don't know who he spoke to.
Like, can you handle this much traffic? I got some people behind me I'm going to let in. That sounds nice.
It sounds real nice, because that's what happens, man. You see these big pumps and we're like, we hit an all-time high. Things are going crazy. And then for like 2 months.
I saw this really interesting Twitter post. I was telling my wife about this the other day. It's only a matter of time before people stop going after what's popping right now and start going after the age of the Cardano project. So just hyping after whatever just minted in the first 6 months on the blockchain, and just whether it's Coco Locos or whatever it is, man, just pumping some sort of old project. And I'm waiting for that because I've got my Hoskinsons in my wallet just waiting to throw back on the market. I spent a lot of time on those.
I mean, speaking of that kind of like mentality, that was the mentality that I had kind of like back in this era when things first started popping off. And I bought things like let's go check. I bought Oh, the Tiger. I bought Tiger Society. I really thought that like that was gonna pop off. They're still the same prices back then. Um, I bought Cardano trees, which I still think is a
Dude, I've got my
possibility.
trees. I'm not selling my trees, man. I'm telling you.
Nope. I think Cardano trees has something really special. You know, the fact
Yeah.
that they're going to be they're like interchanging or whatever based on the seasons. So they have some really cool ideas, but
Well,
those
and
were some of the things
they're
I was
on
looking
the
at.
chain. They're living on the blockchain, so it's they had a showing at the con, man. I met the guy in charge of the project. Really cool. I think from down south. It had some sort of Brazilian accent or something. Really cool. I didn't pick up the bonsai trees. Do you have any of those bonsai trees?
I don't. I don't. I only have I
See,
think 2 trees.
yeah, they had another release and it didn't even hit the top 20. So
Yeah.
I think some
It's
marketing behind some of these projects can push them really far too.
I agree. That seems to be, the main topic is you have something cool, you have something unique, but you really do need to market it. You need to keep people engaged, you need to let people know what you're doing. And that's all
Yeah.
it is. You don't need to be, necessarily doing anything crazy. It's just keep us up to date. Say hi, let me know.
Well, and it can truly bring a revival to some of these old projects because, I mean, they're still there on the blockchain. They're still sitting in a lot of holders' wallets. I mean, I'm telling you, if you turn on the Hoskinson's Discord and start talking again, the people will come. I mean, it's all about the community that you build, and I mean, being an OG project like that can really start back up. It's only little marketing, little hype, little community involvement, and I think it can really come back together.
I agree. But I apologize, everybody. We need to go back and focus on Book of Ikigai, or else
My
my
bad, guys.
OCD brain is. Dude, I think I've been thinking really hard about it. I really think I have ADD. My brain is just like toom toom
Oh
toom.
yeah, if you bring me, man, I'm gonna be all over the place too.
So we'll look at the treasury here. It says half of Ikigai royalties from secondary sales will be from our community, or for our community treasury. Our community
Nice.
will be able to submit proposals on how to spend the funds, and holders will be able to discuss and vote on these proposals. One,
Running like a DAO.
yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And then even though you're going to be airdropped, it looks like the Web3 manga, there's also going to be an IRL manga. So holders of all manga pages NFTs will receive a free physical copy of the Book of Ikigai.
That's
So
sick.
that's
I
really
like that a
cool.
lot. I
That
more projects. That's what I liked about CNFT Con a lot is as I finally got a physical connection to not only the project founders and the people running the discourse, but also I got some physical swag. I got the buttons, I got the t-shirts, I got the hats, I got all the stuff that I wanted from all my favorite projects. I think having that physical piece to go along with your blockchain project, I don't know if there's a huge demand, but I think it's just really cool. I think being able to have a physical copy of the manga is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then another thing, talking about the physical world, they will release physical copies of the book. Wait, it sounds like what they said earlier, but okay. Outcast can also expect special drops of streetwear based on the Book of Ikigai. Our team is expanding into different markets into the physical world as well. So you'll have, maybe some apparel, some clothes that you can wear as well.
Sick. I'm always down with that.
The Relief Revolution says, how do you see Clairvis doing over the next week? So, oh man, see, this is where my ADD. All right, we'll cover the roadmap and then we'll answer this question
Yeah,
because
we'll
I
come
only have
back
one
to it.
more. The future. We will continue to reward our holders with exclusive giveaways and whitelist opportunities. Cool. Our team aims to create special events for our community, including meetups, music events, and more. This is just the beginning. I think music events and meetups and stuff are really cool. I think the music events can be really integrated into something like Future Fest.
Yeah, Future Fest for sure.
Yep. So I'll just quickly show Future Fest and I'll answer your question, Relief. But Future Fest is a pretty old project at this point. I'm not quite sure if we would say OG, but underneath Benjamin's group, some really cool projects that they have. And these are your avatars inside of their virtual world, which they do host concerts with. And their first concert was really, really cool. A lot of like light shows, stuff that you could really like sit down and listen to music and vibe out with your friends with. which may not be the most crazy cool thing right now, but I do think that that sort of thing and genre is going to pick up in the future. And if you do hold one of these deluxe bots, every once in a while you do get airdropped some pretty cool things, such as like a personal bot that kind of sits on his shoulder or follows you around. Let's see if I can actually find those, show them real quick. Yeah, the Cascade bot. So the first thing that they had, their first event was with Cascade, and it was really cool. And yeah, they airdropped all these Cascade little bots to you.
Nice. Well, and those follow you around in the metaverse, right? Or at
yeah, I believe so. Yep. I don't know if they had it working that day. There were a few things that were a little buggy, but like I said, that was their first one. So
yeah, just the fact that that's available and what's to come, it's pretty rad. You know, I can see that going far, especially for communities to come together and have a little party or whatever, get to know each other.
Yeah, they have these little things that you can kind of like, it's like a circle, and you jump on it, and it just like, you just jump, boing, 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 and you can just like sit on it all day, and like you don't have to like touch your thing. You can just kind of watch your character like jump up and down as you listen to the music. It was pretty cool.
I'll be all over that. I don't have any dance moves, so I'll be jumping on that the whole time. It sounds rad.
Yeah, but we'll cover the question real quick for Clay Averis, because I love talking about it anyways. Did you mint any Clay Averis?
No, man. I saw all the hype in your Discord this morning. I was like, ooh, I dig the art and everything. I'm just not in the Discord. I can only hit so many projects. It's cool looking, and they're doing a reveal. Is that right?
That's right. So
when do they reveal?
3 days. So you have 72 hours. I'm assuming that they're going to start that after public sold out. So probably, what is that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at around, I don't know, 4 hours. You'll know in the Discord. I don't know exact time, but in about 2 to 3 days is when my opinion is that the floor is going to peak. Maybe it's tomorrow even, but pretty soon I think the project is going to go up. I think 200 might be the floor.
What was the mint cost?
So it was 75 for public and whitelist, but if you were an OG key holder, you got 30% off. So it was 52.5. So I had 2 keys. I minted 6. Well, I actually had 3 keys, but I sold 1. I minted 6, and I sold 1 already for 159, just because I was still in phone mode when I came back, and I was shocked that they were doing so well, because when I left, I hadn't gotten mine yet, and I had minted 30 minutes ago, and I was like, this is bad, you know, and I was looking
But your ADA went through, you're just waiting on that delivery, right?
Right. Yeah. And so they were minting with Peppermint, and I'm not sure what happened, because like I said, I literally just got back and started streaming. But there was something like Peppermint had another mint going on, so it delayed the Clay Averis being minted and sent out to people. And I thought that might deter a lot of people from the mint, but it looks like it got resolved in a timely manner, and we're moving on, you know?
Well, so was it just a delivery situation? Like all the queues were already through, they were just waiting to deliver them through the timing of the blockchain?
Well, there was 3 mint phases. So there was the OG key mint phase. That was the part that I was in, and that went on for 30 minutes. And then it got pushed for another 30 minutes due to the delay. And maybe that was all they needed. Maybe it really was just a 30-minute delay and everything's fine. Normally, when that happens, they're like, hey, we need 30 minutes. And it turns into an hour and 30 minutes. That's like, honestly, that's normally what happens. So that's what I thought would happen. And, you know,
how was the communication in the Discord? Were they helpful? Were they helpful with what was going on? Was everybody freaking out? You know how people get.
A few people were freaking out, of course. And Jayell just popped in here, so I'll bring him up in a second. Nice. But they made an announcement, but they did it through the main chat, and then they pinned it. And I know personally that's a little harder to find. If like when I go into a Discord, I'm like, hey, let me check the announcements and see what's happening. I don't always check chat. So now I kind of do, because I've realized some projects do that, but it's not as straightforward in my opinion. I wish they would have just done an announcement, but it's all good. And Jayell, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by.
Yo, what is good? It's your boy AwesomeisJayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. What is good, man? What's going on? Shout out to you, Atlanick. Thanks for having me. Shout out to Jayhub. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
What up, Jayell? How you doing, man?
Bro, I'm doing great.
Good
I
to
am
have
doing
you.
phenomenal, but I am pissed that I missed this Clay Varus mint, bro.
No, you missed it?
Yes, I missed it, bro. I didn't have whitelist though. I didn't have
Okay.
whitelist, and I heard that they sold out during whitelist. But bro, yeah, man, I had seen it, and I was like, yo, I know this gonna go crazy because it's Clay. Like everything Clay goes crazy on Cardano. But I was like, man, you know, you can't win them all, man. You can't win them all. I know yesterday I was minting. What did I mint? I mint some IDO passes right before they sold out. Did a little 2x there. Kept some holding some for free. Yesterday I also minted block bones as well. So block bones was definitely a DJ in play. That DJ in play was actually done by some guys from VeChain. So they came over, they minted the block bones at 10 ADA mint price. So they minted at 10 ADA. They mess around, sold out in almost 24 hours. So they sold out 6969. Yeah, man, I pulled like a 2.5x, man. I minted like 30 block bones, 2.5x, man. I sold like 2 rares. I sold 1 rare for like 150. Like
nice.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, making some DGN plays, man. So yeah, I'm slick pissed that I missed Clay Varus, but tomorrow we got Bookie Ikagi and we got ClayCatz Society tomorrow. So yeah, man. So yeah, man, I've been busting some plays, some NFT plays, man. I've been on it hard lately.
Are we in that season of mint everything that's coming out? It seems to be that time where you just mint it and you flip it, you're making money.
Man, I think we're back, baby. I think we're back.
We are definitely in a risk-on scenario right now. That is definitely where we're at. I heard you minted some ores as well, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I minted some Oris, man. I actually, man, bro, it's so crazy. So I actually minted 1 Ori, right? I minted 1 during whitelist, and I was gonna go back in on public. So I minted 1 on whitelist for 252. I flipped it. I made like 1,200 ADA off that 1. So made a 1,200 ADA flip. And then I came back and I was like, yo, I'm just going to get like 5 or 6 Oris, right? But when I came back to the public, I was sitting there and I think they had like 500 left to mint. And then I clicked it and I waited for the time thing and it was like, oh, they're sold out. And I was like, oh, man, this is crazy. And then I sat there and watched the floor shoot up to like 900, man. But they pulled back though. Right now they at 580. So
yeah, they retraced a little bit. We got some cool ones around the 800 with the nice backgrounds and everything. But if you look through them, they haven't showed anything on tools yet. So you can pick through and find some cool. I found this nice one yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, you think they're gonna pump once they reveal on tools? Once they post the tool?
I think people are going to start going after traits. Yeah, once they reveal on tools, I don't know. It depends on if the community votes to have a ranking or no ranking. You know, that's the next avenue we can go down. Whether or not people want to sift through based on traits or have a full on ranking. I could see them doing this as just traits.
Dude, all of these look like the supervillain and like all of my favorite animes.
Yeah, they fire, man. I love Ori Mob, man. It's a great project, bro.
I like the backgrounds. The backgrounds with the different color of the characters and everything. It really pops,
Yeah, it does, man.
Yeah, they got some sick backgrounds. But let's finish going over a book of Ikagi.
Yeah,
I know everybody's butchering it.
Dude, I've said it like 7 different ways already today, and I just can't get it together.
Well, I wanted to say something on Clay Varus too. It seems like everybody's doing the silent drop. They'll drop the whole thing and then do the reveal. That seems to be the thing right now. Is the
bro? What does that floor say? 600? Please tell me that's an error. That's an error. Okay, this
is for Ore Mob.
Yeah.
Okay. You see how Clay Varus is up the top?
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
It's been messing up lately. A few like weird caching things, I think, with JPEG Store, but all good, dude. When I came back, there was one on the floor for 75, and or maybe it was like 64. And I clicked on it so quick, I hit buy so quick, and it would not let me buy. I like refreshed the thing a few times, it would not let me buy. I refreshed the whole page, it was still there.
Because you and 50 other people did the same thing.
Yeah, it was gone. It was gone, but I tried.
No, the last one I minted like this was What the Duck, and they shot up to about double floor price or double mint price, and then went right back to mint price after the reveal. People picked through the floor, picked through the traits that they wanted, and then came right back down. So the reveal seems to have that nice hype bump at the beginning, and then once the reveal comes out, it kind of gets picked through.
Yeah, man, that's the same thing that happened with Atlanick. Before the reveal, they pumped to like a 200 floor, bro. And then once the reveal happened, they pulled back to around like 60, 70 ADA. Right now they're at about 90 ADA, 99 floor, man. Major shout out to Bourbon, man. He's doing a great job with the project. Man, I love his work ethic, man. He's doing a great job. He's always in spaces. 8 is fire, man.
He had a good showing at the CNFT con as well. I got an 8 eyeball. He had some of the physical pieces from when he created the collection that he's handing out the holders. It was tight.
Yeah, I seen the clay wings, the clay butterfly wings. Tao from NFA had those. He was like, look what I got. And he showed me the actual 8 in the butterfly wings. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like it's amazing to see it like in person. It's like almost being starstruck because you see the PFPs online all the time, but you see it holding it, you're like, oh shit, this is real. Like,
dude, I got mine on the mantle over here in the house. Man. It's rad. I love it.
Yeah, it's so fire, man.
I got the cat eye. Did you pick one up? Were you at the con?
No, yeah, I was at the con, but I didn't get a chance to pick one up, man. I was spinning around in circles, bro.
Same.
So much stuff, bro. I seen Atlanick. I seen Clean. I seen Clean out there too. I was just telling him in a space. I was like, man, I seen you multiple times, but bro, I couldn't even talk to you because I was doing so much shit at one time. I was like, bro, man, like. It's so crazy because I was like, yo, you're a tall dude. He's like 6'1". Like, I didn't even know he was that tall.
How tall are you?
I'm about 6 foot, like 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah, you're about the same.
Yeah. But it was cool, man. CNFT Con was dope. Next year is gonna be even bigger and better.
Yep.
I know we're gonna get you out there, Atlanick, man. You're gonna be out there partying with us.
Oh man, ain't no way I'm missing two, man. No way.
Yeah.
Plus, after this pump, dude, I don't know what it. So I have like these plays that I just get lucky on, and they're consistently lucky. And for me, because I trade stocks, for me, the lucky stock for me was AMC. Every time I bought it, it would pump like the very next day, and I would time it perfectly. It was just like that doesn't happen very often, But for me with NFTs, it's Clay. Every time I buy a Clay, it pumps like a week or two later.
Wow.
So just watch me every time I buy a Clay. I'm just playing, but
nah, for real, man. Man, I love how this liquidity is just coming into this market. And I think we have to all agree when I say Ape Society, man, like that pump in these huge sales, like it just brought this influx of people into, what I'm saying?
Tides, man. High tide raises all boats, man. All projects, you could see them, you could pick them coming too. Like I saw a move on Yummy last week. Series 1 Yummies. I bought it early in the morning. It pumped to like 1,000 ADA in the afternoon. I don't know if it was a glitch on JPEG, but and some of these projects, man, they're all rising. But those, I got my cabin going. I don't have an ape in it yet, but I got my cabin with my 3 frames staked. I got my lucky lizards in there.
Oh man, you're set. You're set.
I'm just upgrading the frames.
You're set. You got to set up, man. Hey, did you guys see Block Owls? Block Owls jumped to a 600 ADA floor, bro.
They were sitting at 150, 200 forever. And every single, I thought it would maybe be just like the original, the Hydra collection or whichever one, but every single collection pumped up to
even the holiday special collections, like the Christmas collection and the story collection one too, pumped up. Those were like at like 10, 6, 8 a floor.
Yep.
Yeah. So everything is pumping from Block Owls. They had a great booth at CNFT Con too, man. It was great, man. And after seeing them at CNFT Con, it was kind of fire because actually seeing like the illustrations of the Block Owls made me realize how kid friendly they are. Like they're very like kid friendly. So
Yeah, I was there at the con with my wife, my 9-year-old and 8-year-old. My kids were playing that cornhole game, trying to get one of those block outs. The plushies are a hit, man. Yummy's got the plushies going on. If Makosi just gets some plushies going on, block owl plushies. I mean, it's just got so much mass appeal. I think the marketability of it is huge.
Yeah, it is, man.
For sure. I know damn it, Chronic was always talking about showing his kids the block owls, and he's like, every time I show the kids the owls, they're just like, we want to see the owls, so that's so awesome, man.
It's a great test. It's a great test. Throw it towards the kids. You know, Planet Pals had a pretty cool showing at the con, and they had a playable game. My 8-year-old son was able to play the I don't know what kind of game it's called, but you click on the screen and whatnot. He was able to play the playable game for Planet Pals. So it was pretty sick. You can see where the future is coming.
Yeah, Planet Pals is actually impressive because it actually caught me off guard. The gameplay, it's like it's kind of like an RPG almost. Like,
yeah, right.
It's pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be like that. Like,
especially with the basis of the art, you know, it looks nothing like the actual Planet Pals art.
Yeah, and the thing that I'm thinking about too is so many collections now are updating their artwork. And I don't think that Planet Pals is, not going to. I think at some point they'll announce that they're going to update their art. And, I don't know if anybody said this. I just can see it happening.
So I was talking to the team at the con. I'm sorry, I can't remember their names, but from what they were saying, they're going to use the base art of the Planet Pals as sort of a staking mechanism where you would stake these original Planet Pals to earn some sort of in-game currency to then mold the playable characters. So the only way to play the game is if you construct one of these characters or buy one of the characters. So I think that's what the use of the original season of Planet Pals will be.
Yeah. I've been kind of treating it like anytime they're under like 75, just kind of buy them up. But I went a little heavier on them. I got like 10 or so back when they were like 20 to 15. Like I bought a few of these at like 15 ADA. So
yeah, I caught them on that pump. I think they were around 40 and then they pumped up to like 90. I think I bought like 12 or 13 of them. Nice. And took profits on a couple of them.
Yeah, they do that pretty regularly. Like they'll come down, like see they're retracing again because they were at 100 just a couple days ago. They'll go up to around the 90, 100 mark and then just retrace. It's a nice little swing trade.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm gonna try to focus on Ikagi because man, I've been jumping around so much. But we just covered the roadmap. So if you have any thoughts on the roadmap, we go over that real quick. But on their roadmap, they're going to be handing out these pages of their manga, and that's going to be rewarding people for holding. So every few months, maybe every few weeks, I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but they're going to be airdropping these pages to their holders. And then after you collect all of the pages, you'll be able to redeem it for a special reward, which is kind of answered down in IRL manga. Where it says holders of all the pages will receive a free physical copy of the Book of Ikagi.
Oh,
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So all you really got to do is buy one and hold it, and you should be able to get a free copy.
What is up with that ETH airdrop that I see? What is that?
So yeah, this is kind of like reverse fettuccine. Like you buy the ETH and then you get ADA airdrops with like Clay and Yumi, but now. After the mint, the team will begin expanding the lore and art of Book of Ikagi with a special airdrop on the Ethereum blockchain. Holders of 3 will qualify for the airdrop. Our goal is to bring more attention to the brand in the Cardano ecosystem via the Ethereum blockchain.
That's so fire. And shout out to Maria and shout out to Peppers. I did not know Peppers was actually a part of the project. I just found it out like 2 days ago. So major shout out to Peppers, man. That's amazing. They make a great team. I was just in their Discord and everyone was just it's a solid foundation, man, in the community. Like they were just ready. Everybody was hype and it was organic hype. It wasn't like a bunch of bots and stuff like that. But yeah, it was cool. It's pretty cool. Yo, shout out to Paprika, man. He says, yo, Awesome World in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah, I made this guest appearance real quick, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know if you got the full story, but basically, you know, my phone broke last night. I dropped it. Everything works fine, but I couldn't touch the screen. So all of today, I've been trying to fix my phone / buy a new phone. Ended up buying a new one, and I came back and I was like, damn. You know, Jayhub hit me up earlier this morning about Cardanokidz, because Cardanokidz is having their mint tomorrow as well.
What?
And yeah, see,
I
that's
didn't
what I'm
even
saying.
know that.
I got to get this content out there as quick as possible. So I was like, I got to do a live stream. So yeah, we'll talk about that.
Wow, man.
Jumping all over, but our story. So the Ikagi team includes members from different parts of the world. This, along with our extensive experience in art, business, and the NFT space, forms a team that understands the challenges and developing of an ambitious project on the Cardano and Ethereum blockchain. So the team is bringing you the art of Tetsu, our artist and co-founder. The Book of Ikagi is his work, and we are proud to work alongside of him to bring you an immersive universe of art and lore. Their art looks crazy, man. What do you think about this project, Jayell?
Honestly, I think it's a solid project, man. I think it's a solid project. I think it's a solid play. As far as the art, like I go more towards the Ori style of art, but I like their art as well, and I think it's a place for it. I think it's definitely a place for it on Cardano. But yeah, I really love more so than the art, I really love their approach as far as their utilities and how they're approaching it. They're definitely coming from a different angle. Like, they're not coming in a normal, typical fashion when it comes to, you know, coming with a anime project. The fact that you said that they're going to give you a physical book, like you get a physical, you know, actual book of Ikigai, like that's pretty impressive. And I love the fact that the things that they're actually releasing utility wise actually helps build the lore for the project. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I like it, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, what about you, Jayho? Any thoughts?
Yeah, a lot of the same things. I really dig the ETH crossover, you know, like how Fettuccine's doing the ETH to Cardano. I like the Cardano to ETH. It'll give me an excuse to open up that MetaMask again, man. I've been messing with the MetaMask for quite a while, but dude, like the thing about the art, it's rad, man. I like how it's a lot like Ada Ninja or, but it also has its own kind of distinct design. You know how they use the whole square with the hard outlines with the shading, man. It really looks distinct in its own right, even though it's got kind of that same flair to it. But dude, I dig it. I'm gonna ham in for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm minting some too. I got to get in there as well. I really like the art for the Genesis token. I really like the Genesis token a lot. Like, the art for that is super smooth. Like, I love how that looks.
Nice.
Looks like a Ronin style, like, magazine type thing. It's fire.
And what does that get you?
Crazy.
What does the Genesis token get you? There's only 100 of them.
Yeah, it allows you to mint, and I believe it's for a discount, but let me.
Yeah, for 85 ADA. So it allows you a mint for 85 ADA, and you get to mint first, like before a whitelist. So
nice. And how many can you mint with it?
5. So you'll be able to mint 5 with that, and 5 in the public too as well, and 5 in whitelist. The only reason why I know, because man, I was DJing and out, man. It's making DJ plays, bro. Gotta remember all this information.
Juan also says that the Genesis gets you free physical things such as t-shirts, hoodies, skateboards,
future utility. That's great. That gives it that future utility that I like to see after the mint too.
See, I'm not even a skateboarder, but I would love to have a skateboard and just hang it up on my wall.
Yeah.
I think skateboards look so cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but skateboards look sick.
No, I like skateboards, especially design skateboards. They look like super cool. Like, I like those too as well.
Yeah, you also get access to a special alpha group, so that's going to be cool as well. And then the free custom artwork created by Tetsu post mint, so that's going to be awesome. And,
you know, I got a little entry from these guys from I was over in Overexposed, in the Overexposed Discord, and they had I think a whitelist giveaway for the Book of Ikigai, and
nice.
I think one of the sneak peeks was one of the Overexposed characters. You know how they've got like the camera head to it. If you go to the sneak peeks, I think one of them looked a lot like an Overexposed character. So I don't know if there's some sort of crossover that they're doing with them.
Oh, these look sick.
That first picture was fire too.
Right?
That's fire.
Look at how they use the whole block, man. The whole block.
That's a 1 of 1. Oh my god.
That's fire. That's super fire. Yeah, that's definitely competing with Ore right there. Like
some of the weapons too. Look at the shading.
Oh, they got a spike.
Yeah.
This is so cool. If y'all don't know Spike from oh my god. Oh, it's an old anime. It's so Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Okay, I used to watch Cowboy Bebop a lot too.
Yep.
I like Cowboy Bebop. It's fire.
Same, definitely a
this
classic.
One's sick right here. I like this one.
Shampoo. Wait, no. It's not from Shampoo. Yeah. Oh wait, do you have a Shampoo in here too, Juan? Is that why you're saying that? This one looks so sick.
Yeah.
Shampoo, by the way, is my favorite anime. So you're about to make
Samurai Champloo.
Bro,
that cartoon was so fire. The music was so dope. It was like lo-fi before lo-fi became popular.
2 hairs from Shampoo. Okay.
That's fire.
Sick. That's sick. Oh, here you go.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's good.
That's sick.
Yeah, I like that.
The smoking guns.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah. That's fire too.
It's so sick, man.
Yo, these 1-on-1s are crazy.
Right?
These are tight.
Whoa, I didn't know this art was on this level. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's fire.
I know it was good, but I haven't seen these 1-of-1s.
This one just came out today.
Wow. Look at the
the color difference.
Shadows.
Yep, the shadow and the shading is on another level.
Wow.
This is so cool.
This is fire.
I could definitely see this hanging up on a wall. I could put this up on my wall.
Yeah, this is going to be my next NFT NFT touchable or whatever.
I need to get me some nano frames. Just do up a whole room in my house with nano frames.
Mm-hmm.
These are nasty. Okay, so Book of Ikagi. That's a definite yes.
Yeah, I'm minting those tomorrow. I'm definitely minting those, man.
Yeah, I'm going hard.
I didn't get whitelist. Did y'all get whitelist?
No. I have one of the Genesis, so I will be minting with my Genesis.
So you're going 5 and 5? You try to do 10?
Yeah. I was probably gonna mint a little bit under 5, but after seeing the new artworks, I'm actually blown away. Yeah, I'll be going 5.
Nice.
Yep. Plus, huge shout outs to them for picking me. You had to put one of these temples, this like sign, in your name, and if you put it in your name, then they randomly chose people, and I happened to get lucky. So huge shout outs to them for that. I think that's great branding and marketing as well.
Yeah, or did the same sort of thing. You know, that little like circle looking thing that they got on there after everybody's names in the Discord.
Oh yeah, that was cool. How they did that.
Yeah. Same on Twitter. People will change their Twitter names to that. I think it's smart for marketing too.
Okay, so this one's name, Juan says, is Slow Killer, and she's going to be part of the lore.
Oh, that's fire.
That is so cool.
That's lit.
That is incredible. Okay, so I did want to show you as well. It looks like another one of my Clay Averis just sold. Yep.
Oh, that's lit.
Yep. So I minted 6. I wanted to sell 2. I minted for 52.5 because I bought the OG keys, and I sold one for 159, whatever it is after tax and all those fees, and then I sold another one for 174, whatever it is after those fees.
Ooh, that's like 3x, man. That's
Good play.
Yep.
Appreciate it. I just like getting my money back. You know, I love degenning in, but I just want to make sure I have money to mint stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think with the reveals, I think you got to get your money back before the reveal. Even though you might be getting rid of one of those rares or something like that, you got to get your money back.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, I did it with Lunatics too. And
man, I missed that Lunatics play, bro. I did not see this one coming, bro.
Right?
This is all thanks to cleanup. It's all thanks to cleanup. He hit me up. He's like, "What do you think about Lunatics?" I was like, I don't know, man. You know, and he was just like, well, I love them. They're gonna go crazy. You have to listen to me. And I was like, all right, man, I got you. You know, and he was like, I got a link too.
I need to tap into Clean. I need to tap in with him.
Yeah, man. He sent me the link on the day. I wish I would have had some spare ADA. I would have hammed in too. After his conviction, man, I wanted to get in just because, you know, Clean. We gotta follow him in.
Yeah. Shout out to Maria in the building. What's up,
What's up,
Maria?
Maria? We love your art, or well, it's Tetsu's art, but love the project's art. It looks fantastic. Everything you guys are doing is great. But yeah,
And the
heading back
community super welcoming. Love it.
100%. But cleanup, the last time cleanup hit me up and he said you have to mint this was Pendulum. And so I was just like,
I
dude,
remember that. I remember you talking about that.
yeah. So cleanup's batting 100 as far as my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time he hits me up and he says you have to do something, he's been right. So I'm gonna keep listening to cleanup. He don't miss.
See his Kong wallet? Holy crap, man. I remember that one of the first things he said at the con after I seen him. Somebody's like, he's a Kong whale.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me the other, like when we were talking on stream one day to go look at Kongs, the Kongs were dipping and they were at like 2,200, 2,100 around that range. Yeah. And he was like, dude, you have to get a Kong with me. And now that it's dipped so low. And I was like, I don't want to spend a full 2,200. That's all my ADA. And he's like, I'll go half with you. And I was like, okay. So
bro, I was with you on that stream. I think I helped you pick out that Kong that you got.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you did. Let's go check it out real quick. And then we'll go check out Cardanokidz because Jayell needs to get caught up.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on with Cardanokidz, man. See,
Jayell, you got any of the other series from Cardanokidz? What you got?
No, man. I actually came into the space after probably 5 or 6 months after Cardanokidz even minted. So
okay.
No, I didn't get a chance to pick any up yet.
Gotcha. I remember early on when I first got in the space, everybody was chasing that Lambo. It was like Space Buds and the elusive Cardanokidz Lambo. That's what
they had the rocket ship too, though. That came after though, but I think it came after. I think it came with 6 or 5, something like that.
Yeah.
But the rocket
cool. Cybertruck.
That's a fire chill Kong. That's fire.
Yeah, he got the umbrella hat. I think that's the rarest part, but he's a cool little Kong, man. I'm just excited for the shrooms. I just want to get the shrooms. I know that I think it's Deckard who we're still waiting on the art from, so not sure when that's going to get finished up, but I'm patiently waiting. I think Kongs are still undervalued in my opinion. 1,800. They've been there for far too long. All these other projects have been pumping and Kongs barely moved.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Kongs ready to go.
I think the Kongs are gonna pump. I think they're gonna pump right before the shrooms, and then when the shrooms come in, then it gets a little foggy right there. I'm not sure if people are gonna dump after that or if they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, gravitate more towards the shrooms. You know what I mean? But the shroom play, they're launching a couple, so they're doing 4,444 of the of an actual iteration of Kongs that's already transformed, and then they're launching, I forgot the amount. There's another amount. I want to say 8,888 of the actual shrooms. So that last time I checked, that's how they were doing the play. So when I seen that, I was like, I don't know, like, how is this going to work out? Because it's going to be a lot of shrooms on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of Kongs to be transformed into shrooms. I think after that whole play, it's probably going to be like somewhere around like 19,000 Kongs, or not 19,000 Kongs, but like shrooms, in iteration of shrooms and Kongs at the same time. So I just been sitting back kind of watching. I'm definitely going to scoop a lot of shrooms, like a lot of shroom Kongs, like, because I feel like, of course, they're going to be lower than the actual, OG Kongs. And that's when I figured, I'm going to get back in around that time. Like, I took profits with the Kongs, I think around, was it like 5? No, it's like 900. I think like 950 or something like that.
Better than me, man. Yeah. I got my first Kong. I won it through it was like a Twitter giveaway from Cleanup, and I got a sick one. I sold him for 200 like a dummy.
Man, I minted, but I ain't tell you, I minted Kongs. Like, I minted like 10 of them. Nice. I minted 10, and I took profits like all the way from 250 up to like 400, and then that's when I got back in around 500. Then I took profits at 900. So that's how I just been like playing jump rope with Kongs for a minute. With these shrooms, I think I'll get back in permanently with the shroom Kongs and just hold them long term.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when you look at Kongs next to something like Clay's or some of the other OG projects out there, they just take up such a a large chunk of the volume of CNFT space. You gotta have a little bit of the blue chip Kong in there.
Yeah, you got to, man. I'm definitely not sleep on them. And if you guys have been paying attention, the apes and the Kongs, it's always been a battle, right? You seen apes pump all the way up to damn near, was it 14K? They pumped the 14K. You think the Kongs are just gonna sit there? They're not gonna sit there. They're gonna pump. They're gonna pull a similar pump too, and it's gonna go up.
There was a reason though, like with earning the passive income from apes, like you're earning a decent amount of passive income from the apes, which Kongs don't have that utility quite yet. You can stake your Kongs with Ape Society, but you won't be earning as much society as you would if you held an ape. So that is that's definitely a big part of the reason why they went up so much, was just because, you know, there were some people earning, I think it was upwards of like 30 to 40 ADA a day or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Even more than that. I remember some people at the con talking about getting like 600, 800 ADA per day.
Wow.
Society tokens. Well, and that's when society was up at what, 0.3 or whatever it was. At the highest mark. Yeah,
that's the thing too, man.
I know
a lot of got in a state with apes in it, all like even mid-level frames. You're looking on a serious amount of ADA coming in, you know.
Wow.
A lot of my plays have been DeFi lately too. I've been buying some tokens. I bought a lot of Yumi tokens. My first buy was at 0.0049, and at this 0.0055, I bought probably a little bit, probably double the amount that I bought at 49. So it hasn't moved too much, but I believe strongly in Yumi. And even if it doesn't happen this month or next month, like it's gonna happen. It's Yumi.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. It's gonna happen, especially when the card game drop. It's gonna be it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Are you staking any yummies? I'm getting about 75,000 every 7 weeks in Yummy tokens. It's just stacking up in my wallet.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice. I think the Yummy tokens are undervalued as is too. They're
they are
0.00 something. I could see them going up there like society.
Oh wow, the Mutant token doing that?
Yeah. It's pretty steady. I bought in
17 cents. That's crazy.
It's great utility
somewhere
too.
In there, but it went all the way up, man. I was up double at one point, and I was just like, man, I think it's going to go higher, because they announced that you're not going to be able to mint with ADA anymore for their next upcoming mints. It's going to have to be with Mutant tokens. Their next mint, you have to send in a Mutant, Croc, and I think also a Toad. And then you need to send in Mutant on top of that. And then you'll get their fourth collection, because they got the Crocs, they got the Toads, they got the mice, and they're going to come up with something else. And you're going to have to trade in 2 of those. I believe it's a Toad and a Croc and some Mutant for these, or maybe it's just a Croc, but it's
a Toad and a Croc. Yeah.
Toad and a Croc.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be deflationary. So they burning them?
Right.
Oh, wow.
And then creating a new like super NFT for some sort of staking. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this about to be crazy. A crazy play. Yo, you know another play that people is sleeping on? The Cardano Crocs Club Poker Pass.
Yup, I was thinking about that one too.
Bro, they are going crazy right now, man. Like, I missed it. I missed the whole play. I missed it, man. They told me afterward. And the C4 token too. Watch the C4 token, man. Like, man, those guys over there working, man. They've been working the whole time. They've been in the space so long, man.
That's nice. Yeah, I seen these up on the charts the other day. I was wondering what they are. Yeah, so what is it? What's the utility of it? It gets you into a poker room of some sort?
Yeah, it gets you entry into their poker games, the poker games that they're having. You also get a share of royalties from the poker games that they have, like proceeds. I think you get about 30%. I think it says it up there, 30% of the poker platform profits from the poker platform. It's pretty crazy, man, and it's not that many of them. I forgot how many it is, but it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy because a lot of people have been playing poker, especially them in Space Puzzle Alpha, and a lot of other projects been playing poker a lot, man. So
yeah, are they using their own proprietary software for poker, or is everybody going to the whatever that poker room is?
Yeah, I think
it seems like every Discord I'm in, they've got a poker room. You know, Old Money's got a really cool poker room. I've been hanging out in whoever comes up with some sort of proprietary Web3 kind of design of that is gonna be sitting on something pretty.
And another thing too with them, I heard that Cardano Croc Club is actually coming out with a stable coin as well. And I'm like, what? Like, so I just heard that like 2 days ago. I'm like, what? They're coming out with a stable coin? And you know how bad we need stable coins right now on Cardano, man. Like,
well, that's a scary thing, you know, because so many we've heard so many of these stable coins not do too well. And obviously I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying, you know, it's one of those things that's a bit tougher than I think people understand. You know, you can't just create a coin and say it's going to be worth this. Like, you need to have a backing based off of a certain amount of money, so that if people want to liquidate at high levels, that you can still keep the price the same. And that's where a lot of them they struggle. But
yeah, they do, man. They do. Yeah, we still watching for Jed, man. We still waiting on Jed to do their thing and come through. Yeah, man, we definitely need a stable coin though, man. I think that would take a lot of pressure off the whole ecosystem, man, if we had a stable coin. And just imagine jumping in and out of these DGen plays and jumping into stable coins. You know what I mean?
You're telling me ADA isn't a stable coin?
You said what's that?
You're telling me ADA isn't a stable coin?
Nah, not quite, man. Not quite. Not quite, man. Not
I've been
quite.
trying to average out all my buys at like $2.50 from last year. Yeah, it's not a stable coin.
Yeah, it's definitely
DCA
not.
bro. DCA.
It's
No,
definitely
I can't wait for DJed to come out too. It's just whoever solves that issue, you know, after the big drop of Terra Luna, you know, I think whoever picks up the next stable coin, especially if it's on Cardano, if we pick up a great workable stable coin, hey, that could really light this chain on fire too, you know. Solve the problem.
But I wanted to show you. So earlier this morning, Jayhub hits me up and he's like, you know, Kids is doing their 3D mint tomorrow, and I'm like, what do you mean they're doing it tomorrow? Like, I was just checking them out like yesterday. What do you mean? Like, so yeah, they have a tweet and it says the 3D Metaverse Mint update. We are looking good to go for 1400 UTC tomorrow, Monday, the 31st. Remember, you need to hold any Kids NFT or Pavia Land NFT in your minting wallet in order to mint. So as long as you have Pavia or maybe even a Pav, it does say Land NFT. So only the Land NFT from Pavia or any Kids NFT, then you are able to mint. And this is going to be a 10K collection, 3D, metaverse ready. What do you
still no price too? Still don't know how much it's going to be.
Yeah, more details to follow. But you know, so I'm just going to tell you, like, some of my concerns were that it didn't give us enough time to like hype it up. Like, I'm right here doing a rushed, you know, stream real quick just so I can let people know, because you know I didn't have time today, and I'm sure there's other people in a similar situation. I mean, you're a great YouTuber yourself, and you didn't have enough chance to like catch up and figure out about it. So I think this is a detriment a little bit, especially with a 10K collection. I feel like they should have, you know, at least done a week's worth of marketing, especially for a 10K mint. You know, they've been working hard on this. I would have liked to see something like that personally. What about you?
Man, I'm gonna say this. After the stuff I've been seeing, man, after the stuff that I've been seeing, bro, like at this point right now, I don't even think it matters, man. I literally just seen Block Bones come out of nowhere and sell out 6969. Man, we just seen Ore sell out 10,000. You remember when we used to? It was a long period where we would say, "Man, you're dropping 10,000. You're not gonna mint out. What are you thinking?" Right?
Yep.
These projects are pulling off 2 million ADA plays, man, and they're doing it at the blink of an eye. Like, it's insane. So a project like this, Cardanokidz, number one, I consider this project a legacy project within the Cardano ecosystem. And number two, they're with Pavia now. So it's like they have the ecosystem to, you know, to sell out. Like, look how many assets Pavia got out there. You know what I mean? So a 10K collection is nothing. You know what I mean? Especially if they tell them they're going to use them in the metaverse. They're already metaverse compatible. You know what I'm saying? So it's really up to them, man. Like, I know I really haven't seen Pavia in spaces or anything like that. So but I am kind of like concerned, like, as far as how in touch they are with the community. That is one thing that's kind of like a red flag with me. It's like, are you guys even conversating with the community anymore? Or are you just got your
Agreed.
Discord over here and just putting out mints?
Agreed. And I mean, something that I think too, look, like 66 likes. How many people actually see this on your Twitter? You have a Twitter of 30,000 people. How come only 66 people liked, you know, a tweet that talks about a brand new mint that you haven't minted anything in about half a year, right? Maybe longer. So I don't, there's a few flags, to be honest. There's a few flags that are, they're not red flags. They're like yellow. I'm just not sure what to make of them. You know,
if anything, that just gives me more time to degen in and get my bags up.
You might be right.
That's definitely another angle as well, because that's how I'm kind of looking at it like that too. Because I feel like once people find out, then people are gonna rush towards it, especially OGs in the space. I feel like this is gonna hit the OGs like hard, because they're gonna be like, Cardanokidz got a mint. I remember when I minted their first series, and they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna degen in, but like the old days, you know what I mean? So I think nostalgia might help them get over the hump.
It'll definitely help for sure.
I could use some more information too. Like I want to know if it's like 1-for-1 for the season cards too. That like, I've got like 30 of these series cards. Now I've probably got about 60 of them.
That's true. Is it like I just need to own one plot of land and I can mint as many as I like? Or, you know, so there definitely needs to be some clarity here. And I just feel like there's not even enough time for some content creators to get content out there to help people with these mints and sell out and get people notified. And they're waiting until the last minute to release a price and an exact time and stuff like that. So I don't know. Well, the exact time, I guess, is there, but I'm still waiting on a price. And like you said, the specifics, I mean, if they really just could have done this better. Like, I really wish that they did this for like a 2 to 3 week period. And they said, you know, the same thing that they said, but maybe do a 1-to-1 mint, you know, for every Pavia NFT that you own, you can mint 1 for every, or 2 or 3 or whatever they want to do, because Pavia is more expensive. And then for every kids NFT that you own, you can mint 1. That would be great. That would help out the floor so much, which is drastically needed, especially for season 7.
Yeah, a little floor pump would help out. Yeah, that'd be great.
So, and that's not anything like scummy or anything, in my opinion. I think this is great marketing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it gives people a reason to hold your NFT, which is the whole point of NFTs, is you need to give the investors a reason to hold them, and they give you their money. Like, that is the trade-off. So I really wish that they did something like that. And that's just something that kind of bothers me a little bit. And there's also a few of these artworks that I'm not a fan of, to be honest. Some of them are cool, but some of them, like, some of these eyes I'm not a fan of, but I don't know, it's just me. I'm being nitpicky.
Yeah, it has a cartoon appeal. It looks like Disney, like Disney cartoons a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks very high quality though. I will say that.
I think it's fashioned to be sort of bobblehead kind of figurine in your like Pavia metaverse or something. Not actually that you're going to be walking around as this avatar, but it's going to be sitting on your Pavia countertop or something like that.
This one, y'all remember Fallout, right? Have y'all ever played Fallout?
Bro, that's like one of my favorite RPG games, man. Fallout.
You remember the bobbleheads, right?
Yep. You got to collect them, right?
Doesn't this look like one of the bobbleheads?
Yeah, it does. It's pretty crazy. It does look like one.
But yeah, Fallout's one of my favorite games. It just reminded me a little bit of that. But yeah, I guess there's not like too much information to really go off of. It's all speculation so far. So it's pretty much all any of us can probably even say about Cardanokidz at this moment. The last one, before we just go freestyle on whatever, Unbothered Wolves. You guys have any thoughts on Unbothered Wolves?
Yo, I'm interested in them as well. Their project gives me that Wile E. Coyote like vibes. I think it's dope. I think the project's dope. It's definitely a project for me to degen on. When are they launching? Please don't say tomorrow.
Yeah,
no, right? I don't think so. I was looking earlier because I was gonna say, man, that's everything. Like, all of our mints are on one day. Are you kidding me?
Yo, for real, man. This is a lot. I need to get on that alpha list thing too, man.
Yeah, their NFT for the alpha list is expensive. It's like 700 or 800 at this point.
Oh yeah, they did give those out already. I forgot.
Price?
So it looks like a total supply of 5K. Still looking for maybe a mint info.
I like the art.
Okay, so the alpha list, beta list is in 4 days. And the deadline for that is going to be November 3rd. Oh, okay. So their deadline for the submission of whitelist addresses is in 4 days. So they're not minting probably until like later in the week. And then snapshot for holders will be taken 2 hours before the mint, which is in 5 days. Okay, so they'll be minting in about 5 days. Cool.
Yeah, Paprika says November 4th.
November 4th. Cool. Perfect. And then let's go look at the alpha list benefits. Whitelist on all future mints, discounted mint, price on all future mints, an exclusive raffle for one of the rarest NFTs in the main collection, 50% of royalties shared from the first month after mint, distributed equally, AWU token airdrop or claim legibility. So the thing with the AWU token is I want to see why I want one of these tokens before I get too excited about a token airdrop. Can be staked to earn AWU with higher yield than other collections. Okay, so maybe they're going to be allowing other collections to stake for AWU. Is kind of what that sounds like. Access to exclusive channels on Discord and a mint platform. Mint your own NFTs with no service fee. 20 free mints per month. So that's pretty cool. If you want to mint your own NFTs, you get 20 free ones per month.
Yeah, that's something I haven't seen before.
Hold on. If you want to mint your own NFTs, you get 20 free ones per month. What do you mean by that?
So, I mean, you don't have to create like a giant collection, right? You could create whatever NFTs that you want. So let's say for your music NFTs, let's say you want it to be super exclusive. You could do, 20 per month and keep it super exclusive for free. And that could really help out, somebody small kind of coming on up,
That's fire.
What, and then you market it through them or I wonder how
it looks like you can market it however you like. If you want to, you could do it 2 ways probably. You might be able to hit them up and be like, hey, can I mint through you? And, I'm only going to have like 20 people that'll be sending an address, and you can market that or do it however you want, because you wouldn't want to like use your 20 free ones and then spam his service with like 1,000, entries with 980 of them being a refund or something. That'd kind of be shitty. And I'm sure they wouldn't allow that. Right. But if you can guarantee only 20 people will mint, maybe you could do it through them. What I was thinking is you could mint them yourself and then redistribute them, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's definitely cool. That's definitely different. It sounds like a win-win to me. Because it sounds like they get to test out their minting service and then at the same time get to provide utility to the holders. So it's like a win-win situation. I can definitely imagine them scaling that minting service to be bigger into something like a launch pad and stuff like that. So that sounds pretty cool. That's definitely a different approach.
Yep. Yeah, I really want to know more about the AWU tokens. I don't know. There is no reason for tokens unless there's a reason for tokens. You know what I mean?
But everybody's doing tokens right now, staking tokens. Yeah.
So that's the only thing that catches me off guard a little bit, and it's not a negative. It's just there's just it's not a plus either for me. It's just like whatever until there's a reason. But I'm just being nitpicky just because it's my money and we got to put it in the safest place possible. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. Their art is dope. Their art is fire.
It's true.
That is fire. That's crazy. That right there is gonna run a bag. I'm telling you now, that's gonna be a high sell. That is fire. It kind of give me DJ Tune vibes a little bit, but it's not DJ Tunes. I like the fact that it's a werewolf and it's not a bunny or a rabbit. That makes it more unique. So yeah, I like this project, man. I got my eyes on them.
How many traits are we working with too?
Let's see if it says. I'm sure it says somewhere. Meek Vision says, but old money dropping coins though, not tokens yet. That's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, look,
Mm.
this is Unbothered Wolves is a new project, so I'm gonna be, a little harsher on them with my money, But with something like old money, they've been around for so long. I'm probably not thinking twice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm just jumping right in.
Yeah. Old money, man. They do this stuff, man. Old money is like serious, man. Like I like old money too. I don't have any old money, just to be transparent, but I'm definitely looking to jump into the ecosystem.
Old money is next level. They're full of
super
MFers.
next level.
The fuckery is real. I love them. I got 2 bills still, and it pays to hold on to your tits. That's how we're the inflation times. We call them tits in the stream, and that's how we're minting these airdropped coins. Billions, millions. I can't even remember all of them, but you have to own different inflation times. The inflation times. Get your tits in order, guys.
Yeah, dude, shout outs to old money. When I was really, really small, and I mean, I'm still pretty small, but when I was much smaller, they hit me up. They just came in the Discord and they were like, hey, anybody who messages me right now will get free tits. And I was like, yo, is this legit? Because like I was still pretty new too. And I was like, DM you for something. I was like, that sounds sketchy. And then I had people messaging me like, is this legit? It sounds sketchy. And I was like, man, let me hit him up real quick. And he was just a super chill dude. And I told everybody, I was like, yo, he seems legit. All you have to do is give him a wallet address. There's no way you can get scammed by that. You should do it. And I don't think many people did it. But he gave me like 4 or 5 tits for free. And and I was just like, dude, thank you so much. And I felt weird getting all that for free. So I was like, let me just like give away all of them except for one. So I just gave away all of them to some people. And man, it's a
super fun community too, just to go in there and hang out. I spend some time in there each day just to get some fuckery out.
Yeah. Ooh, 65 ate a mint. That's pretty good.
I like quadrillion and decillion. Those are some of the coins.
Oh, quadrillion and decillion. I love their deflationary humor. It's so freaking funny.
Hilarious, bro. Well, they've got a great a video that just came out. Plug in their new NFT drop. It's really funny. They come out with great videos.
So Atlanick, there's another project that drops tomorrow too, right? I don't know if I told you, but the ClayCatz Society is dropping tomorrow too.
That's right.
As well.
That's right.
It's so crazy.
Oh my dude, tomorrow is such a busy day. Oh my.
Bro, I'm gonna be at this computer so early. I'm probably gonna wake up at 4 a.m. That's when I normally wake up, and I'm gonna be in front of this. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get some coffee, and I'm gonna just be on these monitors, like going back and forth, dragging stuff on my screen, multiple marketplaces. Man, it's crazy, man. Like,
It's crazy, man.
It's amazing.
It's great days, man. Those are fun.
Now, my thought process behind a bunch of hype mints, you got the ClayCatz, you got Cardanokidz, and you've got Ikagi, Ikagi.
Yeah.
And do you think that's going to take away from any of the others, like some of the volume?
No, I don't think
it's going to be one hell of a day.
Bro, I've been watching. Yesterday, it was like 3 mints going on, like selling out. Like, so Audio Pass just sold out. And yesterday, Block Bones just sold out. And then 2 days before that, you had Ore selling out a 10K collection. Like, it's back-to-back sellouts for projects, man. I don't think it's – I think and a lot of people are minting Ikagi. Like, I was talking to Chronic last night. Chronic's minting it. Like, we were all time. We was in a space. It was like 50 people. A lot of people are gonna mint Ikagi, man. Like, they're talking about Ikagi. We weren't talking about Cardano. We didn't even know about Cardanokidz. If we would have brought it up, they would have been like, "Oh, we're gonna mint that too." So yeah, man. Like right now, I don't know, man. Hey, this liquidity is pumping right now, so we better get it in while we can, man. Like, because it's a good pump going on. And I got a feeling, and I was telling somebody this earlier. I was like, well, this Ape Society play brought a lot of people within the community, but there's also been a lot of things just going on, like the whole deal with Wob on Twitter Spaces coming through, and different ETH. There's been a bunch of Ethereum X Cardano Twitter spaces. We were in one today with Nash Farmer, Farmer Nash. Yeah, that was a great space, man. It was like really like a conversational piece, man, about Web3 gaming and stuff like that. And I'm just noticing, man, like cross chains are coming together. Like other blockchains are starting to take notice and taking a liking to Cardano. And I think a lot of them are starting to come into our ecosystem, man. And I think some of this liquidity that's entering in right now is gonna stay. Like, I don't think it's just gonna leave like before. I think like a million of like at least 300,000 is gonna stay, you know what I mean, like, and be here firm, you know what I mean. So that's from what I've been seeing from my perspective.
Yeah, there have been a lot of new people joining. Paprika says go Tribe, go Tasha just sold out, or go
yeah, I meant it a goat. I meant it a goat and 2x that. I 2x my goat, man, and I didn't even know they were gonna mint. I had no idea. Like, I just looked up and it was like, oh, are you going to mint the goats? And I'm like, what? And they were minting the same day as Ore. They sold 10K and Ore sold 10K the same day. Tell me that's not crazy. 10K.
Goats are crazy. And that doesn't surprise me that it took them a little while to sell out. But like, I don't know. I knew they would sell out, right?
Atlanick,
and then,
it didn't even take a while. It was the same day. They sold out. Bro, it was only like an hour or two. like, they sold out super fast.
Paprika was saying they just sold out. Okay, my bad.
Nah, it was the same day. Like,
that's crazy.
It was crazy, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff I'm saying happened, like, I feel like I never seen it happen before within the space. Like, back to back 10K sellouts.
Volume is so nuts, man. We were looking at open CNFT earlier, and we were just like, because
it reminds me of summer 2021, man.
Yeah, dude. During summer 2021, that was a decent time. But I mean, really, it picked up, in my opinion, during January when Boss Cats minted. Like,
after that.
So
early on, I was minting like everything and flipping it, everything.
Yeah, during like this time right here, you're saying. Yep. Yeah. Actually, it would have been before here for summer. We didn't even
before we had smart contracts too.
Yeah, we didn't even have we didn't have any volume trackers or nothing.
Yep.
So but that's crazy.
You know what else I noticed too? I think the mainstream adoption for NFTs is going up too, because even StockWits. So I don't know if you pay attention on Twitter, but StockWits. Yeah, StockWits have been, look them up on Twitter because they actually don't have this on the website. I don't know why, but StockWits has been posting NFT marketplace volume cross chain. Like, they literally like post that periodically every day now. Like, look, what's your favorite NFT project right now? And this is StockWits. This is supposed to be a stock for the stock market. So they've been posting marketplace volume for all the the top grossing blockchains. You know what I'm saying? So if you go look at their post,
Cardano number 3 on the top grossing. Where are we at when we stack up?
Here they are on the last hour.
Yeah,
sorry, what'd you say?
We're at number 6 last time I checked.
Okay.
Not all the blockchains. There's actually
who's ahead of us?
Hold on, I'm about to actually see. Can I find it and send it to you? Nick, I'm finna see. I'm about to show you. Let's see. Show you. And they're doing like 24-hour like volume and stuff like that. So okay, October 29th. Boom.
So you mean before congestion season? Yeah. It was right before congestion. You remember back in like late January, maybe like middle of January, when it would take like 30 minutes, sometimes an hour to do transactions?
Yeah,
right after Sunday Swap dropped, right?
Yep. It was around that time. Yo, what's up, S Dizzle? What's up, man?
Yo, S Dizzle in the building. What's good? I'm actually running a Twitter space right now, and I told him that I was jumping on an Atlanick interview. So shout out to S Dizzle. He co-hosting my space right now. Shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
So
multitasking.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You got to. But yeah, so there you go. That right there. That's the list of the volume in the past 24 hours. But this is on October 29th. So we're at rank 6 with 484,000. And you see who's above us and who's below us. But this is actually, I think on a I think it was like an average day. But recently they also StockWits has actually been posting NFT project by particular names, ranking them up against each other. And they show open CNFT too right there.
Yep.
So that's what I mean by I think NFT mainstream adoption is going up. So when you got StockWits and sites like this starting to post this type of stuff, that means the NFT space is about to expand. You know what I mean? And get bigger.
StockTwits actually, I think they started off with Dirtbirds, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that it was either Dirtbirds or some other OG project, but they were talking with them about how to bring in NFTs into their StockTwit program. Which, if you didn't know, I use StockTwits not all the time, but decently. So let's say I'm trading like Tesla for the day. I'll go in, I'll type in Tesla, and I'll see. And sometimes it's a detriment because you'll have like a bunch of spammers in here like Tesla's bullish, and you'll be like, okay, I'm buying Tesla, and it's just like it just tanks the next day. Like a lot of people in here are just tweeting. They are not smart individuals always, but you can see general sentiment, which is nice. So you can see like this person's bullish. You know, are you serious right now, Dad? I don't know what that comment's about, but I'm sure it has something to do with Elon Musk.
yeah.
Because everybody knows he just bought Twitter. So
yeah, man, y'all seen that Doge pump? Man,
oh my God.
Doge is pumping right now, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Man, I got to start dollar cost averaging into some Doge right now, man.
It hit 14.
Yeah.
Wow. It was came back down too.
It was like at 6 cents like a couple of days ago, and then it just pumped at like 14, 15. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Damn.
Man, I'm telling you now, if Elon announces anything related to Twitter and Doge, this is going to be out of here, bro.
Yep. I think it's all speculation too. I don't know what he said or did to make it run up like this. If anything, maybe it's purely speculative, but man.
Oh no, the Twitter. No, him acquiring Twitter is what pumped this.
Just because
that's what I'm saying though. But
he's hyped on Doge, hoping
it's just him. It's just people speculating that he loves Doge. He has Twitter. Why not combine them, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
But and I know he's said something along the lines of potentially using Doge on other platforms, but I don't think he's definitively said yes, I'm going to do this.
Did you guys see the Charles Hoskinson tweet about Elon, about getting Elon to drop Twitter NFTs and he would do it on Cardano for free?
Oh, did he get a response? What happened?
I'm not sure if he got a response. Hold on.
How long ago did he say it?
Let me see. Go. He tweets a lot. Damn.
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
I don't think it's that one. Viewpoints I don't like. Nah, it's not that one. Let me see. Go down. I voted. Damn, he tweets a lot. I did not know he tweets this much. he tweets a lot, man.
I do, bro.
He might just give his Twitter to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's one. Now that Twitter is in the hands of Elon Musk, I could see a real possibility that Doge will somehow merge with the platform.
Ooh,
shit, that might have pumped it, right? That might have pumped Doge,
bro.
He's pumping Doge. That's why I pumped.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you got to scroll down some more. Man, dude.
Are there any social platforms that have integrated like NFTs or crypto or interchange it? The first one that does that is gonna just take off.
Well, Apple just changed their terms and conditions to include NFTs within a marketplace for Apple phones. So they're taking 30%, of course, but that's
what they do.
Yeah. So you can buy, sell, and trade NFTs on an Apple platform of some sort?
Yeah, in some shape, form, or fashion. They haven't completely rolled it out, but it's already in the terms and conditions. They actually announced it the other day.
Wait for it, huh?
So so they're open for NFTs on their platform as long as they get a 30% cut. And that's why I said we're on the road to mainstream adoption right now. Like,
that's a really good picture.
Yeah,
that's a cool one.
Yeah, that is a cool picture.
But yeah, let's talk about these ClayCatz real quick, and then let's go off the deep end again because this is really fun. But I wanted to cover those ClayCatz.
Yeah, because they're about to pump. They're about to pump. I'm telling you that now, man. When these guys first came on Twitter, bro, I had like 10 or 12 DMs from people like, do a video on ClayCatz, do a video on ClayCatz. And then when I did a video on ClayCatz, like it went parabolic. Like, and I was like, yo, where's this community coming from for this? Oh, they're only launching 2222. I didn't know that.
That's why I did that. Like, man, that's gonna be a tough one.
Do they have Discord?
Let's go check out. They have.
I don't think they have a Discord. They don't have a Discord.
That's why I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Man, these things
collection drop and Discord launch
on Twitter at the same time.
Hours.
Wow.
So they're gonna be launching this probably around the same time. It's the exact same time they're doing the collection. What? Why would? Look, this is hype as hell. I'm just saying.
It is hype.
Create like a cluster of like stuff. Hype. That is so crazy.
When they had 4,000 followers on Twitter too, they had quite a few. Double what
they have a good following. Living on the Cardano blockchain where you physically and digitally own it. So they're gonna send you these.
What is going on right now with this project? It's so secretive.
Mint price is 80. You can mint up to 3. There's only going to be 2,222. These are going to go quick.
Man,
the blockchain tomorrow is going to be slow. I can already see it. There's no way it's not at least a little slow.
Man, that's crazy. This is
1,600 UTC for the public.
Yeah.
Is there a whitelist?
Bro, they are handpicking people for whitelist. They'll make you a custom nameplate and they'll tell you whether you got whitelisted or not. I actually had somebody reach out to me and tell me, hey, you made the first video on them. I think they want to give you a whitelist, but you have to do this. You have to message this person. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, damn. So real world utility, man, this is crazy. So the custom nameplates have utility too. This is insane, bro. Like,
what is this 200 ADA right here? What is that?
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
It's like a recycle 200 ADA? I don't know.
Man, this is crazy.
Polymer clay, free to OG tag holders. So they're gonna get something else. Yeah, it does look like a keychain. Keychains I could see definitely doable if you want to hand those out in masses. So maybe that's the first physical piece, excuse me, that you'll get. That sounds cool. It looks like it's also customizable. So if you sell this, you'll be able to change your name, because why would you want to buy Jayell if your name is Steven?
Exactly. That's fire. Wow. Man, bro.
Let's see some of the art. I'm digging the clay vibe too.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some of their
but they haven't posted much art though. The only thing they posted is that cat, that zombie looking cat.
Is it going to be a reveal too? What are they doing here?
I don't know.
Reveal November 4th.
Yep. Shit, everybody's doing
a reveal play. This is about to be crazy, bro. Bro, it's so, bro. Atlanick, bro. Like, what is going on right now in Cardano? Like, this is crazy. Dude, this is so crazy, bro.
I'm gonna be online 24/7 tomorrow. I'm just gonna live on this computer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy
day. There's some previews. More. Yeah.
Let's open this up. No? All right. Well,
those are fire. I like those.
I like the kind of like zombified eyes.
Yeah. Man, you know it's clay too, bro. There's no telling what this is about to do. Like, it's clay. Man. It's clay.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm in.
See, these Twitter ones where they're only on Twitter, they kind of go hidden for a while, and
Yeah,
they kind
for
of
sure.
become these like hidden gems of Cardano or whatever blockchain that they mint on. These are crazy. I wonder if the Twitter only content creators know like more stuff about, you know, these Twitter projects. Have they been in any spaces, anything like that?
No, bro, they
Okay.
have not. Bro, they have not did not one space on Twitter. Like they're like very low key, and it's working to their advantage because it's like if you see the engagement, people are engaging and want it so bad. It's Clay, man. They want it. They like it. And then
Yeah.
if you and think about the custom OG tags, right? So if you're passing out custom OG tags, you're building anticipation on your own projects. So every time you pick someone, people go crazy and they want to get picked. So it's a way, it's an easy way to keep up the momentum until the drop happens. So it's genius. It's smart, very smart.
Well, these tweets have quite a bit of interaction too. A lot of likes, a lot of retweets.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. More so than the Twitter with 29,000 people, Cardanokidz.
Exactly. Facts.
It's kind of you know,
marketing 101.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You go through here, and even with Charles, he's a developer. He's building Cardano. He doesn't need to tweet, you know. Even he tweets constantly. Engagement is extremely important. And I think that's where a lot of projects are fumbling the bag, you know.
Yeah, they are,
cool.
man.
They collab with DJ Bunnies.
Yeah, and the custom tags, and just thinking about how much effort it goes into creating a new custom tag every time somebody wins. That's a lot of effort, and so it warrants that type of attention. Seeing your name on something on an NFT, congratulations, and then your Twitter name, that's gonna make you kind of hype every time you see that, you know.
And what's cool with me too is I always am a little, you know, skeptical, and I think you should be. And with this, originally I was like, wait, they haven't been in a Twitter space, they don't have a Discord, you know, that yada yada. And so I was a bit nervous, but there's constant engagement. The reactions aren't bad at all. They're actually airdropping these and giving these to people, which means it's charging them money. And if that's the case, if you're willing to put money into your project, that tells me that you care. So maybe they could obviously be doing that to try to like create that false sense of security or caring, but I don't think so. That's not the vibe that I'm getting from this.
Exactly.
And also any kind of personalization. I think people dig that too. I remember when I was able to finally name my Clay or not my Clay, my Space Bud. You're able to put your Discord handle or your name next to your Space Bud. I thought that was pretty rad. I think anytime you can add your own little touch to your NFT to be like, hey, that's owned by Jayhub kind of thing, it's always kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So I'm anticipating this one tomorrow, man, as well as Ikagi.
You know, we got 3 big ones tomorrow. You really can't miss, right? Like if you just hit all 3 of these decently hard or like split it up, you're probably at least going to hit one, right? And I mean, maybe you hit all 3. Maybe they're all phenomenal. So not financial advice. I'm still deciding on exactly what I want to do because I have enough ADA to mint all 3, and I just might. It's just that I'm being emotional. I just found out about something right now.
You know what I mean?
Yo, for real though. I know I'm definitely, so I'm hitting Ikagi, I'm hitting ClayCatz Society. I'm going to watch Cardano scan for Cardanokidz. I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna watch the Cardano scan. I'm gonna see what's going on. Are they gonna do a public? They're doing a public, right? Cardanokidz.
Well, they said that you have to own one of the kids, and then they said or a Pavia NFT. So there's plenty of those people out there. There's plenty of Pavia NFTs, 100K of them. Exactly.
Yeah, so they can buy them. Just buy them up. Real quick.
That's why once we find out what the price is, I mean, if they mint them at like 40 to 60 ADA, they're going to go pretty damn quick.
Oh yeah. That's a super degen play.
100, 150, then it might be a slow mint. Might have a little time.
Man, I might have to pick up a Cardanokidz, man, and not even play around with it, man, because I know what's going to happen. If I don't pick up one now, it's going to go crazy.
Especially if you get one of those rare ones too, man. I can see those rare ones going for quite a bit.
I hope they throw in some cool things like this, like another, like just one Lambo car, like just throw it in the 10K collection. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting it. You just kind of see it. You're just like, what?
Look at that floor price after you get rid of those two 9,999.
Yeah, you start getting into
35K
berry
for
levels real
free.
quick. That's crazy. 51 of them only. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, great.
Man. So that's pretty much all of the mints that I'm looking at. I mean, that's what the 4 mints are: Book of Ikagi, you got ClayCatz, Cardanokidz, and what was the other one? Unbothered Wolves. And then we also have NFTSeeker on the 7th.
Oh man, NFTSeeker is dropping. Oh man,
Bro.
this is crazy, bro.
We got some time to recoup before that one comes out, though.
That's true. We got a little bit of time.
We got some time, but NFTSeeker is doing numbers. They are definitely doing numbers, man. I'm into that OG pass, OG NFTSeeker, man. I love that project, man. I think it's a great project. Shout out to Miguel. Yeah, man. I met him early in the space too, like 6 months ago. Like I seen one of these things. I just seen a prototype. I was like, what is this? And then when I read the utilities, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video about this. This is amazing. And you know, he dropped and he was successful, man. Like he's like doing his thing. So shout out to Miguel.
Yeah, Miguel is so cool, man. Miguel, he wanted to build and like get it working before he wanted to charge anybody anything.
Yeah.
So Miguel actually hit me up and he was like, hey, I saw that you were having some trouble with your tool inside of your website or your Discord. Could I just come in and work on it for you? And I was like, how much you want? And he was like, free. And I was like, no. Like, what
That's
do you
crazy.
mean, man? What do you mean? And he was like, I want to practice. I want to use your Discord as like a guinea pig. And I was like, all right, well, let's see what you do. And, if I like it or whatever, I'll give you something, And dude, he works so freaking hard for free. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
Like I ended up sending him, I think it was like 200 ADA back in the day, which still is only like a couple $100. But
yeah,
dude, he deserves way more than that. I just sadly don't have it. But I would hit him up and be, hey man, like the Discord bot's not recognizing some of the people's names because the way that we did it was your actual name in the Discord. So if you go over to where's like a chat, and you see, what's up, Keith? You see Keith's name in there, who's a mod. Shout out to Keith. If he wants to change his name in the Discord, that started creating errors. So I told Miguel about that, and he was like, "Oh, okay, like no worries, we can do it through ID instead." And so he was just like, "Oh, okay," and just like had a plan instantly as soon as I hit him up and changed it and fixed it in like I don't know, it's probably like 4 hours. Like dude is just gifted.
Yeah, he fired, bro. Bro, I'm pretty sure you had no idea they were gonna use our projects as whitelist in their Discord, bro. I was sitting bro, I'm sitting here minding my own business. My phone is going off through InMaker and stuff, like getting notifications. And like I'm like, what is going on? And then I see all of this aid just coming to my account. And I'm like, and I'm telling my wife, she's like, what's going on? I was like, I don't know. My music NFTs are like selling, going crazy right now. And like it took me 2 days to find out what was going on. And I went into the Discord. He's like, oh, you can buy any of these NFTs if you want to get whitelisted. I was like, oh, Miguel is crazy for this. Like I had no idea. Like he was insane. Like
Miguel, and this is why Miguel is so respected by me, is he took projects that weren't really hyped projects, but were legitimate people. Like he took my Oceans, he took Pineapple Pizza DGen Club. So shout outs to his name. Why do I always forget his name? But Pineapple Pizza DGen Club. Sorry, man. I do love you though. Winged Warriors.
Shout out to Winged Warriors. They're the homies. They're definitely the homies.
BlindGirl.
Shout out to BlindGirl too as well.
Yup. Like BlindGirl's been doing this for longer than I've been doing this. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. Nice Pass, and then Cardano Lounge tickets. Like Cardano Lounge could definitely hold its own, Same with Nice Pass. But like, a lot of the smaller collections, like my collection, Pineapple Pizza, DGen Club, Winged Warriors even to a degree, and you and BlindGirl, this really helps. You know what I mean? Like
that really helped. Like I didn't like when that happened, it made me realize like, oh snap. like I might want to work on my utility. Like I might want to do this type of thing going forward, like partnering with projects as a way to whitelist. You know what I mean? Like it was amazing. It definitely opened my mind. I was like, oh, this is how this works. You know what I mean?
It makes your secondary sales go up, right? Is that the whole play off of that?
Yeah. And the thing with me, I got music NFTs, so I got like 100,000 fungible tokens. Like, so they're fungible tokens, and you mint them for 15 ADA. So with mine is just to 100,000, and people just minting them. You know what I mean? Because it works a little different with music. With music NFTs or fungible tokens. Unless it's an album, I'll do my album different. My album would be a more traditional NFT mint. But yeah, that's how it works, man. Like the secondary was blowing up, and it was just minting it on my website.
Yeah, yours went so crazy they had to end it.
Yours
they went so crazy.
Yeah, they had to end it literally because they were like, "Oh, they're just gonna mint forever and try to get whitelist." Like, it's no way to stop them,
man. That's so cool. You deserve it, man.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that, bro.
So their sneak peeks are really clean too, man. So to make a full one of these passes, you get these pieces right here. So this is one piece. I call this the gun piece.
Yeah, it's like one of 3 pieces, right?
The gun piece.
Yeah. You get if you have the pass, right? If you have, let me go back. I just opened up something I didn't mean to. You go to store. You go to Seeker. These OG passes. Come on.
This one.
These OG passes right here, they will allow you to mint 3. And if you do mint 3, you get all 3 of the pieces. So you're guaranteed those 3 pieces. So you get the full set.
Wow.
Well, you only have to hold one of them to get the Discord open, right? To get all those sniping pages on the Discord.
Yep. So you get
that's a great tool in itself right there.
Yeah, right? I was on them sniping pages hard, man. There's so much information in that Discord, bro. I was like, this is top secret.
Listed, it shows you how far under the floor price it is. You know, it's really great if you're going to do any kind of sniping of rarities and stuff. Definitely something to have.
Definitely.
Oh my God, look at this.
That look crazy. That looks crazy. What? Oh.
Yo. This really looks like a gun.
This looks real. Is this in real life?
Cool. It does look like in real life, doesn't it?
It looks
bro,
real.
I can't tell the difference. It looks like he put it on the table and took a picture.
Yeah, look, it's got like fingerprints on the screen and stuff too.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Yo, this is crazy.
This looks like something from Fallout 2. This looks like a Pip-Boy.
Yeah, it does look like a Pip-Boy. That's exactly what it looks like.
These things look so cool, man.
Yo.
What are these little knobs?
Man, NFTSeeker is about to go crazy, man. Hey, I'm in for this November 7th mint. Thanks so much for reminding me, bro. Bro, you just gave me so much alpha, bro, coming on here. Like, this is crazy. It's like
I'm here to help.
It's like we both brung our alpha together from respective spaces to create.
I have no idea about those cats, man.
Super alpha.
You definitely on Twitter way more than I am. That's something I got to get better at myself. I've been trying to, but you got the Twitter game on lock right now. So I appreciate that.
If it's coming straight from Twitter, I totally miss it, man. Thanks for the heads up on those cats.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, and that's what I've been trying to balance lately. Cause now I'm on Twitter more than YouTube. And so I like both of them. But the alpha on Twitter is so fast. Like the things on Twitter is like, I'll be on spaces and somebody will say something real quick. Like, hey, IDO pass is about to sell out. Go buy some. I go buy them. Boom, 2.5x. Like that quick. Like that information. Like, and if you wait, or if you wait and you're not there, you just miss it. And you wake up to the news of this minting out and this pumping and this dumping. Like you just miss it. And so I'm like, oh well, dang, I just gotta be there. You know what I mean? And if I'm there, then I can kind of center my YouTube schedule around that. But I need to set this Twitter space schedule first and then build around it. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now.
That's smart.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we could if you're down to, we could do like mint days where we just stream our mints, we stream our flips, you know, we stream what we get, or reveal day, whatever you want to do. I mean, I just think it would be cool because I don't really like to stream by myself. I think that's why Twitter Spaces are so great. You know, I can speak for like 5-10 minutes, and then, you know, somebody else can go speak for like 30-45 minutes and back and forth, and I can just kind of be, you know, looking and listening.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm definitely with that, bro.
Especially the hype on mint days, like when you're picking, flipping, you're looking for certain traits and stuff like that. Man, I did that. Freedom 35ers had a live mint and stream with the Mallard order when it came out. It was
really
3 hours straight of degenning on the Mallard order mint, and I swear I probably hammed in 3 more than I should have, but it was a smart play at the time.
Bro,
I mean, if you held, still a smart play.
Yeah, no, I got them all, man. It was all about but the hype at the time, especially. I mean, we only had like 30-40 people in the chat, but they're all doing the same thing.
That's enough.
That's plenty, man. You know? That is plenty.
That's enough. Yeah. Last night we had a space for Block Bones, a mint party for Block Bones Twitter space. And that's why they minted out. Like they minted out 6969. Like they minted like 3,000 of them, like while we were in the space, and then they opened up another space and then minted out the rest of them.
Smart, yeah.
So yeah, I think that's probably the new angle for minting out projects right now too. Like that's a thing. Man, I didn't even know about that Mallard mint. Freedom 35ers doing that, man. Like that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's like now it's like the information is just moving so fast. You just gotta catch it, and once you got it and you act on it, you win. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all about like keeping that steady drip, staying plugged into the whole you know, the scene happening. And yeah, you'll get those little gems here and there, and it's something you got to move on right away, or you missed it. Yeah, so many different times on that.
I like that they got dev updates in here too. He's telling you exactly what he's fixing, what he's working on, improvements on the UX. Like, this is cool, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what projects need. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just, hey, this is what I'm doing. I just want to let you know, and that's it. That keeps everybody happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at all the engagement every time.
Yeah, and exactly. See, Miguel, he's so smart, dude, because Miguel has the perfect amount of balance between technical smart to actually build these things and like realistic smart, like what actually needs to be built. He has both of that, and not many developers have that. They normally need a team or a manager to like tell them what to build, but that's why Miguel is a force, because he has both of those.
Yeah, Miguel, man, it's a special dude, man. He's going far, bro. I'm telling you that now. I already knew, like from the first time I talked to him, I was like, bro, I don't know where you're getting these ideas, but this is amazing. And I just want to just be around for this, bro. Like, what do I need to do for you? Like, what do you need? A video, interview? Come on, let's go. Let's get you some exposure, man. Like, because people need to see this.
Yeah, he's got some cool things too, man. I know this was a while ago, but with Cardastacks, when they came out, if you had a room next to another room, you could tear that room down and make it a bigger room. But you couldn't really search for rooms next to other rooms on JPEG Store like that. So really the only option was you could create a bundle, but you can only do that on epoch.art, you know? So he kind of made this, I don't know exactly what it's called, but he calls it Get a Room, and it shows the available and adjacent rooms on JPEG Marketplace. So shout outs to him for helping out Cardastacks in that sense, because that really
awesome.
That really helped out with some of their sales.
Yeah, that's fire.
He has a reaction bot too in here somewhere I gotta find, but that's why all the reactions are so well, is because you get rewarded by reacting in the Discord.
Oh, cool.
I think that's called engage to earn or something like that. I think that's what they coined that.
Yeah, Mallard's got something like that where you link your Twitter account and then you're able to earn room token for all the engaged tweets that you retweet and whatnot.
Man, I need to be looking at picking up some of that rune token too, man. That's another DeFi play, the rune token.
Big time. Well, also anything staking on Mutant DAO. I mean, shit, it's really cool to see. There's just more and more projects starting to be able to stake and get their own native tokens out there into the marketplace.
Is it
RUNE?
Yeah, RUNE. There it is. Holy
Oh, wow.
24
Only
cents.
green weeks.
damn.
Bro, this is crazy. This has
I had
been
no
pumping the
idea.
whole time. Oh my, what is 24
Whoa.
cents? What is going on, bro?
Dude, I'm getting about 65 rune per day with my 6 mallards staked.
Oh my, bro.
That's awesome. Dude, I didn't even know it was this high.
This is
I was
crazy.
just
Bro, see,
stacking it.
that's why we got to stick together, bro. We got to stick.
I agree.
Bro, think about how much shit we just found out right now. Like, we just found out all of this stuff. We're talking about rune token. Atlanick probably never heard of it because he was like, rune token, what is that? You actually have the rune token. You're getting them, and I heard of it.
Yeah.
This is amazing, man. Wow.
Well, and it's, if you guys have seen pull up the Mutant DAO website, and so you can stake multiple different projects through the Mutant page, and then earn their native assets, and then they've got auctions. So you can buy tickets for different auctions. That's sick, man.
Bro.
Oh,
My homie Stockboy D from YouTube, right? He hit me up in the DM one day. He said, man, I've been winning all of these Mutant DAO auctions. Bro, he won a Chill Kong for like 500 ADA. I was like, what do you? He showed me a yummy. He got a yummy for like 250. Like, he was showing me all of these NFTs. I was like, how are you doing this? He was like, Mutant DAO. Mutant got a thing going on with the coin. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, and your dollar cost average on some of these plays, you're getting them for super cheap. Getting a Kong for 500, it's
because you're buying.
Win. I mean, I usually go to whatever is ending soon, and if it's got like a low count to where you can pick up a shitload of it, and hopefully win, I'll go after that.
And they're averaging around 25 Mutant per
raffle. And you can do it with anything too. You can do it with rune tokens. You can do it with Mutant Society tokens.
What the?
So you can have, if you go up, your Atlanick, go up to raffles. Yeah, hit raffles, and then see we got Society tokens, Mutant tokens,
3 Mutant,
C4 token,
Rat. I got Rat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, dude. What is it? Yo, they got Ori up there.
Yep.
Dude,
they got Happy Hoppers, they got Ore, they got Moon Boys, they got all these other ones. So you can just as easily set up a raffle too. So say you want to do like a 4-day raffle and you want some society tokens. You can say that, hey, I want 2 society tokens for every ticket for the raffle. And it goes up to 2,000 tickets for the raffle. So you can, whatever token you want, like I almost put a Moon Boy up the other day. But it can go for really low or it can go for really high. So you can come in pretty good picking up Society token or Mutant token or something like that.
Yep.
600 Rat for that clay. Oh, that's crazy.
Now, if you look at it, so that first one, so 600 Rat, and how many people have entered that to get that clay?
0.
Oh, so 0.
It's still. So it probably just posted. It probably just posted, huh?
Yeah, it's got 6 to 7 days left.
Okay,
so
you got a lot of time.
But I wanted to make note. Some people are doing some things with this. So what you can do, because you as the person who creates the raffle, excuse me, you get the tokens. So what I wanted to say is what some people are doing is they'll post theirs, and let's say there's no replies or entries, they'll go ahead and put in like 10 themselves because they're gonna get their tokens back. So if you put in your token now and you put in 1 and somebody else puts in 1, somebody else puts in 1, whatever, then they just get all your tokens and the NFT back. Right. So you just got to watch out and make sure.
Oh. And that's the one thing that they're working on fixing. Like they've got one thing, like if the NFT was recently listed, there will be something on it if it's relisted immediately to show that it looks like a wash like that.
Oh, yeah, they do. They need to work on that. They definitely need to work on that.
Yeah, so maybe they could make it like, well, even if you did it based off a wallet, like, hey, this wallet listed it, so this wallet can't put in the tokens. Even if you did that, they could just create another wallet. So they're going to really have to think it through. I'm not sure how they're going to fix it, but I mean, it's still a really cool system, and it's still not perfect. You could put in 10, and I could put in 1, and I could get all, I could still win your NFT. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
So you're still gambling. It's just in your favor. The odds are in your favor is all.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really cool. So this is why Mutant Token has been part of the reason why Mutant Token has been pumping, and the other reason, like we discussed earlier, for their next mint that's going to be coming up. And they're also creating a game which hasn't come out, which will be using tokens for that. They got a lot. They got like 3 to 4, maybe even 5 different things to use tokens on. And we didn't even talk about, they're going to be updating their Crocs, because the Mutant Crocs were their very first artwork. They're going to be updating those, and you can update those using Mutant Token.
Man.
Yeah, Mutant's where it's at right now. I've been getting my bag up to get. I want to get all 3: the mouse, the toad, and the croc.
Okay, so how do you get to the raffles? The raffle stuff. I'm on Mutant DAO.mutant.
Nah, you gotta go to labs.mutant-nft.com.
Labs.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat too, just in case anybody wants to see it.
Okay, it's a different site. Okay, from the staking site. Okay,
right.
Cool.
You can find it in their Discord under official links as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is fire. Wow.
Yeah, and it just connects to the wallet. You can see what's in your wallet as far as tokens to be able to play with. It's pretty cool. And then Atlanick, if you can go to the staking page, it'll show how many different partners they've got for staking now. Like I've got a Moonimal in my wallet. I didn't even think I'd ever do anything with it. I staked it. I've got my Mallard staking. So for a new project to be able to stake their project and issue their coins, I think they have to own a mouse, a toad, and a croc. And then I think they're able to just enter to be able to start become a partner of the project.
That sounds right. I think you need to have 8 of their NFTs. Doesn't matter which one.
Okay.
As long as you, in order to stake. Now, I think you only have to have 1 to 3, like you said. I'm not sure the exact amount in order to create a raffle, though.
Okay.
So I think it's something like that.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty great for new projects coming into the space, being able to just pick up some fresh NFTs at whatever price to be able to stake, and already some of these are really new projects.
Yeah, this is crazy, man.
My journeys in here. Maybe it's not this wallet, but I got my journey high pass in here, so I'm just earning some passive on that. Nice. I got 6 of my seals. I actually have a full seal team. I have I guess it's also not this wallet. To find the other wallet, but yeah, I should be a governor or whatever it's called if you have.
Yeah, I was about to say governor. You're a governor out here in these streets.
I don't even have the role. I just have all of them. I haven't done the role yet. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why. But
you got them all staked.
I'll be doing that all the time too.
Nice. Yeah. So how much are you earning per day?
Let's see. There's only 5 in here. I need to put 1 more in there because I bought it with a different wallet. So let's see.
Love the analytics. That's cool.
It's crazy how mutants are helping the utility for all altcoins on Cardano. Like,
yeah.
It's like literally increasing the value doing this.
Big time. It's a way to get your coins out there.
I know it shows it somewhere.
Your coins for the community. You're able to, sell merch from the coins. Lots of different ways to give back to the community just for holding your NFTs.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere. I don't know where it shows exactly how much you're earning per day though.
Okay. Well, and then also it looks like in the future, you'll be able to link whitelists. Like if you go back to staking up there and click on one of them. Click on Mallard order. Okay.
Let's go Mallard.
Yeah, see how it says whitelist? Maybe someday you'll be able to see like a way to link whitelist just for holding those tokens.
Wow.
Looks like we got more stuff coming.
Yep.
Wow, man. This is amazing, bro. Like I feel like I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, man. This stuff is amazing. And I've been seeing this stuff, but I'm all the way on the other end, this is crazy.
Yeah, Slice Keeper says the Wolves look nice. They do look nice.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely do.
I like the Wolves. I like how they looking, man.
I think pretty much every, if you're late or just joining, every project that we covered we're either minting or thinking about minting. I think Cardanokidz was the only one where we're like, let's kind of play it by ear, just because 10K collection is a lot and they didn't get a whole lot of reactions. And they're also only giving people a day in order to find out about this news and then mint. So it could be a slower mint than people expect, but they'll probably sell out at some point. I think if they could really announce some utility, that would help them the best. But we'll see. We'll see. There's definitely at least 3 other mints: the ClayCatz, the Unbothered Wolves, and Book of Ikagi look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look amazing, man. Hands down. They just look amazing. I didn't think I would want to ape in so many projects like this, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's so many options now. I remember back in the day, like, we used to have to wait like a whole month to get a good NFT that we wanted to mint, like, save our ADA and just sit there and wait.
Be like, all right, everybody, Cornucopias is minting next week. Sell all your NFTs. Get ready.
Yeah,
it's gonna
exactly.
be crazy, you know. And that 1 week would be nuts. And then we'd be like, all right, guys, it's time to wrap it up. You know, take your tents, bring them back, go home. You know, we'll see you guys the next month. You know, it's a great, biannual meeting.
Exactly.
Yeah, that way you got a little time to recover between each mint. Now it's just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Yep. I think, so just a quick little bit. We'll do a few I'm gonna say undervalued projects. What are some projects that you guys think are undervalued right now?
Man, that's a hard question because I feel like all the undervalued projects just pumped. Like,
a lot of them did have a pump. That's true. What about equine? What are your guys' thoughts on equine?
Equine, they're still undervalued. They're definitely still undervalued.
Yeah, I could see those horses at 1,000 easily at 1,000 floor.
Yeah,
I think people are kind of sleeping on the riders too. I think you need an equal amount of jockeys as well. The floor on jockeys started to come back up. I think jockeys could be priced around 200 floor.
I actually have a theory on the jockeys. I think the jockeys at some point may not necessarily be a do you see it as Dizzle? He said add a co-host.
Oh, okay.
But the jockeys, I have a theory on those because you can't reproduce the jockeys. So with all of the horses that there's going to be, and yes, the only thing that throws out this theory is when they mint, or if they mint more jockeys. But if they don't mint more jockeys, or if it takes them a while, I think the jockeys could be worth potentially as much as the horses are right now in the future. Because if you're going to want to pair your jockey with these personalities, so each jockey has their own personality, and these personalities do different things. An example would be if you're in the lead, it helps you keep the lead. If you're in the middle of the pack, maybe it gives you a small speed boost, stuff like that. So you're going to want to pay attention, and you might think to yourself, well, if my horse is always slow, I'm always going to want to pair him with the one where he's in the back, and then it gives him a boost. But that's not actually true. If your horse is slow compared to the other horses, that may be true. But if your horse is actually a little bit faster because you will be racing in brackets, you may actually want to change your jockeys with that specific horse on any given race. So it's not a one jockey fits all type of deal.
See, I had a slightly different take on buying horses at the beginning. I was going after rare colors. I want more of a breeding game than a racing game. So I've got 2 of the really rare colors that I've got one stud and one filly that I'll be breeding out, and then one I've got just for racing, and then a steady set of I had more of a breeding game going ahead.
I think breeding is going to be where most of the money is. Yeah. However, if you do happen to have one of the best horses in your bracket, you can also be bringing home potentially some decent money through racing as well.
Just racing, yeah.
I'm hoping that they can balance it to where racing is just as profitable, or maybe even more profitable, maybe more difficult. Just some sort of balance like that. That would be really cool, because I don't want it to be where breeding is the only profitable way, and then people are just spamming breed. That's going to really unbalance the game. I think they're aware of that as well, but that's just a slight concern that I've thought about.
And I'm thinking as soon as the game starts coming, I think we're going to see another company or another project coming up working on the back end of betting too, because I think that's going to be huge.
Betting is going to be so fun. Everybody's a degenerate freaking gambler in here. They're gonna take their NFTs, they're gonna flip their Kongs, maybe make 2,000 ADA in a week or something, and then bet it all on the horse races the next day, lose it, go flip some more Kongs.
I can't wait.
Great. There's going to be so many of those moments on YouTube where the guy's like he gulps and watches all of his money go away. There's going to be so many of those moments.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, and it hurts me to say this, but I don't have any ecoin, and I know someday they're gonna be at like 5,000 ADA. I just know they're gonna be at 5,000 ADA, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna start dollar cost averaging in with some of these flips that I'm doing. I need to go ahead and catch up, man, before.
Yeah, I don't even think the pop has even happened yet, honestly, because this is all. I think the run up that we've had so far is just other degens that were in equine from the beginning, knowing that they needed to get their bag up. I think the floodgates haven't even been opened up yet on equine. I think
they haven't.
The masses are coming.
They haven't, man. I mean, the block owls just pumped to 600, right? And ecoin is still 400. You can, ecoin obviously hasn't had a pump yet. You know what I mean? And that's really, it's just a testament, man, to what's going on right now in the space. The ecoin has not pumped yet, man. It just hasn't. And they got something coming up, right? What's that? The stables? You'll be able to, yeah. So you'll be able to play with your horse in the stables and see what it looks like and stuff like that. How long before breeding comes into play?
Well, that's going to be with the full release. So that should be probably in like a month to 2 months, somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around November, December. I don't think we're very far out.
Oh, I need to get some, man. This shit is about to pump. This is about to pump, bro. When breeding comes out, it's gonna pump, bro.
They had a hell of a showing at the con too. Their booth at the CNFT con was hands down one of the best booths as far as the interaction with the team. You know, grabbing a t-shirt and then you're able to play like a drop down claw game to win something else. Like it was really cool to meet that team and to see the next level marketing that they've got in person too.
Yeah. The one thing with me, so the stables launched on the 7th, and I believe if we go back and we look at their chart, let's go look at the 7th when it's about right here, right? Yeah. That was like right before the start of a little pump, right? They're at 300 floor. And then they just kept going and going little by little, little by little. They hit like a 550 floor at one point. I saw it around there. It says 520 on JPEG. We don't believe it. And then it kind of dipped back down to where it's at now. But the stables aren't fully functioning. Functioning right now. So that's, I think, why it started to dip back down a little bit. And there's another, maybe it's in calendar. Well, the calendar is actually really cool to look at. So let's see. So there's their launch party for the 7th, and then that was right before CNFT Con too. So much hype in like 3 days straight for equine, and then they got some qualifiers and stuff for races. So their game's not launched yet, but they're already doing some races in their Discord. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're doing underground races, and you know I'm not sure. Do we have to mint the stables? How do those stables work? Because I heard about the stables coming out, but I don't know anything about acquiring them.
So I don't believe you have to mint the stables. That's not the idea that I've gotten from it. But I do want to say, though, it says, following the stables, we aim to launch the community aspect of equine, which is going to include guilds, a chat, and friends lists. And this is all going to be coming in November. So very, very soon, followed by racing and finally breeding and then the marketplace. So breeding is going to be one of the last things to come. Racing will happen first, but then also following breeding is a marketplace.
I like that they're layering it because I need time to understand each one instead of throwing it all out. I think it's good to get your head wrapped around the racing and then move into breeding and then the next. Give me some time.
100%.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yo, shout out to Paprika. Paprika says Ugly Bros. Ugly Bros is definitely undervalued, bro.
Yeah, good point.
Did you guys see that sneak preview that Serge put out? Of the Ugly Bros like being at a bar or something like that. It looked like some metaverse thing. It was fire, and the music was crazy. Yo, the music for this Ugly Bros, everything Ugly Bros, when they play the music is so fire. It's so fire, man.
Oh, they had a collab with Ikagi as well. Their music was incredible. Oh, dude, I gotta find it now.
Bro, the Ugly Bros music is crazy, bro. Like it's amazing. It's like genreless, bro. Like it's fire. Like I can't even explain it. It just sounds so good. Like
was the music coming with the NFTs, or how do you get the music?
Like, well, they just been showing snippets of like I guess it's a ugly metaverse or something. And they've just been showing stuff, and they would play the music. It would like it's like the avatar would be at a bar or something, and it would just start playing music in the background, and the music would be fire. I'm like, well, yo, this music is good. Like, what is this? You know, I expected the music to be good anyway because Surge does music, so so shout out to him, man.
Yeah, I think that's the next level too, is integrating music into the CNFT space.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be really big too.
Yeah, music is definitely coming hard, man. Somebody tagged me in the post. It was like, these are all the music superstars on Cardano, and they like tagged me in the post, and I'm like, what's going on right now? Are people really paying attention to Cardano music? Like, so people are starting to pay attention to the Cardano music space, and just Cardano in general is crazy.
Well, I think there's something to be said about the direct to consumer approach too. I mean, you can market yourself direct to your community. You can set up a community like a lot of these projects do on Discord. That's something new in lots of different art scenes. You can do it with music. You can do it with physical art, with NFT art. I think it's really cool to be able to create a community like that. And music is just that next level in.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Dude, they've just done so much. I wish I could find it easier, but I'm also happy that they're tweeting a lot. Dude, the music was so fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it always is, but
these folks are active on Twitter, man. They are active. Like, when we was looking through Charles' Twitter, I'm like, dang, I didn't know he was that active on Twitter. Like, yeah, Twitter. Hey, man, Twitter is about to evolve, man. Elon is about to do something crazy with Twitter, man. He already announced. Y'all seen the announcement, right? The announcement that you're going to be able to buy and sell NFTs directly on Twitter, right?
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. They made that announcement like 2 days ago. You're going to be able to sell and buy NFTs directly from Twitter.
That's tight.
Yeah,
bro. I didn't think I could get more hype, man.
Yeah, bro. Bro, it's a lot of stuff happening. That's why I said, like, I just sat there like, hold on. Is this mainstream NFT adoption? Yeah. That's what I feel right now.
During a bear market? Like, what?
Yeah, like during a bear market. It's like, wow, this is crazy. But okay, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
This is the song I was looking for, by the way. So I'm just going to let it play for a sec.
Okay.
It's like an old Street Fighter game or something like that.
Yeah, it does remind me of Street Fighter a little bit. They definitely need to come out with an album, man, because I like their sound. Like, it's just different.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's absolutely mind blowing. If you've heard, I mean, I know you already have. If you heard any of Ugly Bro's stuff, it's all fire.
All of it is fire. Like, I haven't heard anything that was like mediocre, like music wise. Like, everything is fire.
I think his calling would be perfect for like a music producer as a part of like a video game or something, because all of his music fits for like a boss battle, an intro to the song, an intro to the game. You know, like somebody could like die during this scene. You know, somebody could evolve during this scene. Like, his music is all over the place emotionally, but it's all so freaking brilliant.
Dude, it's like a Rocky montage, man. You can see some like montage happen in the background. We're getting stronger throughout time.
Exactly.
It's great
Something
stuff.
like that. Dude, I love his music so much. I can't listen to it without like just vibing out super hard.
Yeah.
It's so good. But yeah, let's go check out Ugly Bro's floor.
Dude, that's one project I never got into, man. Ugly Bros. Because they were up there at like 600, 800 floor for a really long time. Yeah, they're still up there.
Have we heard about Keyboard Warriors Internet Cafe? I have. I actually made a video on them, so shout outs to them. I don't think they've released
over there too.
Yeah, I don't think they've released a mint date yet, but Let's go check out
I
Ugly
think
Bros
it's
just a
later
little bit.
in November, late November. I think we got a little bit of time for those ones.
Okay. I'll actually
But
pull
that
it
gives
up
me
real
enough
quick.
time to kind of grind in the Discord. It's been a minute since I was early into a drop, especially like a month early.
Yeah, so you're right. At the end of November, 8,888 and pre-sale 55, public sale 65 ADA, very fair mint price.
Yeah, that's chill.
And then Twitter 4K, Discord almost 4K, solid numbers.
Website was cool too.
Yep.
I checked out the website last night. I thought it was all right.
Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be a project I'm definitely looking at. Jezri, I remember, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's the artist, and he's done some really cool art for a lot of other really important people. So shout outs to him.
Yeah, the colors and the drawing, it's really distinct. You can catch it just based on the color, the palette that he's using.
Yeah, this is some of his I guess graffiti art in the back, right? I think he does like professional graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
So huge shout outs to them. But yeah, Ugly Bros, I sadly never got in either. I wanted to mint. I missed the first mint, and then the second mint was coming up, and I was really hoping for a whitelist, but it just didn't work out that way. So I was like, okay, I'll buy some like, you know, off the floor or whatever, because I know it's gonna pump and go crazy the first few weeks, because Ugly Bros, like it's just nuts. And then it just kind of stayed really high, and I don't know when to get in. So that's just where I'm at.
But you can get the Ugly Bro definitive. Like they pretty much kind of got the same benefits. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It's not too much different, you know what I mean? But and you know, the first Ugly Bros collection is actually a smaller collection too. I want to say it's like
1,000.
Yeah, I think it was only 1,000.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you know, of course they're gonna have some kind of perks, but getting in it with the definitive, you'll get just as many perks, is basically what I'm saying. Like that is like OG collection.
How many people they have in their Discord?
Let's see. I know
I'm not sure.
They are one of those Discords that is botted pretty heavily, and they know it, and they're always cutting bots out. So let's see.
They actually had their Discord hacked at one point in time too.
Yeah, 10K. I want to say they had like 50,000 people in here at one point.
Damn.
I want to say
for less than 2,000, well, less than 3,000 total NFTs, man. That's a lot of people. That means
the definitive had 7,500, and then the OG had 1,000. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but man, they're so freaking cool, man. Ugly Bros, you know, the art I just think is so clean and it's so unique. But the music and just who Sergio is really like what sold me on the project. Like I think the art is cool or whatever, but the personality behind the project is really what just drove it home for me.
See, that's where you find that just below surface level where you get into the Discord, you get to know the team, where you get that real conviction in the project, man.
Yeah, it was really when he came onto my stream too. Like he was a really big dude. I'm still a pretty small YouTuber in comparison to all the other YouTubers that we have. And you know, he was like, "Hey, let me jump on the stream," and I was just like, "Dude, this is so cool. It's so nice of him to like also just be like, hey, like let me come on." Like I didn't hit him up; he actually hit me up. So I just have a lot of respect for him in the space, and I know he's trying to help out a lot of the smaller people. So I just really like who he is as a person.
That's cool.
But yeah, this project's definitely.
I dig that Bluebeard right there too. That Bluebeard was sick.
Let me go back. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That's like I want to say it's like Sergio if he was born in like, I don't know, the era of the people who dye their hair blue.
Fraggle Rock?
I don't know. It's like the new age kids. Like a bunch of new age kids are dyeing their hair blue and green nowadays. Gen Z or Gen X or whatever they are. I'm not familiar with all the gens. I have no idea. But it seems to be a trend that's going around I've seen lately. But yeah, so we had Equine, we had Ugly Bros. Any other undervalued projects you guys?
Well, you know what I've been picking up on the regular is book.io. Every time I see a new book drop, I can't help myself, dude. I got meditations. Well, about like 5 weeks ago, the Marcus Aurelius Meditations book. I swooped that up for like $350 a day. I saw that coming, bro. I saw that run up coming.
Oh, wow, man.
It's all about how many in the total volume, and then what the artwork on the cover is. Like there's a different rarity of the artwork. And man, I did great with the I flipped some of the monster series. I swooped up these monster series for like 60 ADA, 80 ADA, or they had like Dracula, Frankenstein, Moby Dick was a really high one. And I think Moby's going for like 1,000 ADA right now. I swooped that one up for like 80.
I was looking at all of these too, and I was like, it just looks like a few of these are pumping, so it's probably just like a specific book that's selling out, maybe by the author or popularity or whatever.
Yeah,
then just like 3 to 4 weeks later, man, all of them started pumping.
Yeah, pumping hard. Well, they had a mint that's happening tomorrow for Halloween. They're doing Sleepy Hollow. So you had to hold all of the only way you can mint Sleepy Hollow is you have to hold all of the monster series. I think it's a total of 9 books. And then I don't know if it's airdropped or you're able to mint Sleepy Hollow. So I think there are only 600 some odd people that are going to get that one. So that's going to be the rarest book. So look for that drop on secondary tomorrow. If it comes anywhere below 1,000 ADA, I'm going to try to grab one of those too.
Hold on. What's dropping tomorrow?
So these book.io, if you collected 9 of the monster series, so they had Dracula, Frankenstein, 9 different books. If you hold all of those 9 books, they already did the snapshot yesterday. They did a snapshot, and then you're getting dropped the Sleepy Hollow book tomorrow. And I'm guessing the floor on that one, because there's only 600 books going to be dropped. I think the floor on that one's going to be even higher than the Gutenberg Bible. The Bible's been hovering around 2,000 ADA, and I think this book's just going to, just based on the volume.
Oh man, that's a great shout out, bro.
Yeah.
You talking about alpha, man.
Right.
That is insane. Man, did you get the book token mint that was at CNFT Con?
I didn't.
I went to their booth, but I didn't get a mint. Did they mint while we were there?
They did a mint there. They did a mint there at CNFT Con, bro.
Was it the Heretic book?
I forget which book it was, but it ran up to like 500 or 600 ADA.
Yep.
And I think the shout out Nathan. What's good with you, Nathan? Yeah, I think they said it minted at like 90 ADA or something like that, and it ran up like to like 500, 600 ADA. Like,
that's great. Yeah, these
crazy.
These books are great, and also they're bringing new utility to the blockchain, and it's only here on Cardano. So they're going to have a learn to earn marketplace kind of thing where you'll get paid to read the books. So you'll get these books. They're going to have kind of like a Kindle app where you're able to read your physical books that you've got in your wallet, and then you get paid book tokens for each book that you read. And then I think it's a great new thing. And also to go direct to consumer as authors. I think they've already had one author come out and release a book series. I think that's what the Heretic book was. It's just a new way to reach your readers.
Well, the other cool thing that they're doing is these aren't just PDFs. So you can't just download it and read it. You actually need to connect your wallet on the blockchain, and then you get access. So these you do actually own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people can't just like download your PDF, which I think adds a lot of value as well.
Super tight.
Facts. Hey,
I'm doing a whole library.
Hey, I'm about to get ready to roll out, man. About to go get some dinner, bro. Like, I've been up like since 4 a.m. and like I think I ate like one time today. So
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you jumping on like super last minute. And I respect your hustle, man. Getting up at 4:30 to work out. That is something I need to implement for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, man.
Flowing, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But Atlanick, just let me know, man. Let me know whenever you want to do something with the idea that you had, doing the mint parties and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I'm just back and forth between Spaces and YouTube and then, still minting out my music NFTs. I drop a new music NFT every Friday. Soon I'll be releasing an album, my first NFT album here real soon. Yeah, man, when I release that, it's gonna be a big deal, man. It's gonna definitely be a big deal. So I got right now, I'm working with a project. I got a partnership with SoundRig. Man, I got a lot of shit going on. So I got a partnership with SoundRig, right? me and Soundrig just announced a podcast. So we got a podcast together, Soundrig. And if you guys don't know what Soundrig is one of the first music streaming platforms on Cardano. And you're gonna be able to stream the music NFTs directly through their platform. And they pay the artists. So we got a podcast, right? We announced a podcast. We got that going on. Also, I'm executive producing an album for Bad Fox Motorcycle Club. They're putting out a music album with their artist Bad Fox 4042, and I am the executive producer, which means I produce, mix, and master the entire album, and I'm also featured on a couple of tracks. So that's going to be releasing real soon as well. Another thing, I'm not sure if you guys knew, but well, you probably didn't. So I did a song for Fettuccine and the Demon Hit Squad as well. That's actually going to be on their website when they actually launch their new website that they're working on. So just giving you guys some alpha on what's going on, man.
That's what's up, man. And yeah, I didn't know who was going to join when I made this stream. So in the description below is not Jayhub or Jayell's links, but I will add them after this video. So
okay. Okay, definitely. All right, Jayhub, man, it's nice.
Nice to meet you, Jayell. Pleasure, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Hey, just hit me up on Twitter, man. I'm always active in Twitter Spaces. Come through, talk to the community a little bit, man. I introduce you to the who's who of the Twitter space world. Atlanick's one of them. Atlanick was on Twitter Spaces before I was, so you know, yeah. Shout out to you, Atlanick. Definitely appreciate you having me, man. You know. Anytime, man. Just hit me up whenever you need anything.
I appreciate you, man. You go get some food now.
I know, right? All right, I'll catch y'all later, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Peace.
All right, peace out.
Yeah, we'll probably be wrapping it up here at some point too, because I need to eat as well. But
hell yeah, man. That was rad.
Dude, I was planning on going for just like 1, maybe 2 hours. We've been up 3 hours now. Sheesh.
Dude, I'm digging it, bro. Like I just got on the roll. I'm loving this, man.
Yeah, man, it's so hard when you're going down and you're talking to people who are passionate and you're just both passionate. Like, do you know about this? Do you know about this? Did you know about this? And
yeah, I feel like a rabbit just bouncing ideas, going back and forth, man. This is one of our first face-to-face discussions too, Atlanick.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to have it, man. You've been a supporter for a long time, and I really appreciate you for real.
Yeah, happy to be on, man. It's an honor for sure.
And if you guys didn't know, he actually helped me make one of my thumbnails most recently. So appreciate that, because I know all of you guys support me, but I know all of you also under your heart, you know, that you show to me. I know you're thinking your thumbnails look a little ass, and it's all good. It's all good. I'm well aware. I'm trying. All right, they'll get better.
Put some time in, man. Put some time in, man. Always love your videos, bro. The video, the recaps, the weekly gets you started for the week. Lets me know what's going on when I'm busy doing whatever, raking the leaves in the yard, dealing with the kids. I got your podcast in the background, keep me updated on what's minting this week. I'm loving your channel, man. Let me tell you.
I appreciate that, man. Let's go. We'll look at like 1 or 2 more, and then we'll call it a night. So
let's do it. Yeah.
What are some more undervalued? Do you think you have anything on your mind you wanted to talk about?
Look at the top 10s. Let's see what I've been picking up. I've been picking up a couple things. Oh, I grabbed the or the other day. I don't know if I can show it on my screen.
An or mob or?
Or mob. Sorry, I'm not good. That rich yet to get a or, but I got the or mob.
These were just 600. I thought.
What's that?
These were just
they're coming down. I had to FOMO in. I think I grabbed one for it wasn't a floor one, but I got this cool. How do I share my screen with you?
Oh, you can you see share screen on the StreamYard.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll show me a little preview, and then I can hit accept. But no, I was saying the ore mobs. I could have sworn when we were checking these out about an hour ago, these were at 600 floor, and they're back at 650. So that's cool to see.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a little pump. Oh, I think he kicked himself. Maybe he'll be back. That's hilarious. I heard that. Like, it was a real satisfied. He knew what he was going to click. He was confident in that click, and they just kicked him on out. We'll see where he went. But yeah, we got FUD Buddies up here. FUD Buddies is one I was looking at. I was literally just thinking about FUD Buddies yesterday or the day before, and I was like, I think Lewis Project probably picked back up, and sure enough. Let's see, Claire Veras still doing pretty well, 168, 171. Let's see how Volume's doing. There he is. What's up, man? You hit the wrong button.
I closed out my whole damn thing.
That's all good.
My bad. Yeah, well, I was stoked to pick up an Or Mob the other day. I had to get in. I think they've got some steady gains going.
Yeah.
Cool community, rad art. I just really dig the art, the colors of it, and the thin lines. Super chill.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
You got any of these?
I don't. I missed the mint. I believe I was busy that whole day, so you know they ran up. They did some cool things. Jayell told me about his awesome flips. I was happy for him. You know, I was just like, well, I don't like to chase things. It's I've got burnt a lot with that. So even if I love it, if I'm late, I'm just late. You know.
Yep. No, I feel you. Mallard Order was one of my biggest plays. I haven't purchased any new ones, but I've been just I've been looking at the floor to try to grab some of the other. Babe, that's really loud. Blender in the background. No, I've been going at the floor looking for the different schools of thought to try to create a full school of thought.
Yeah. The Mallards, man, like you and Jayell were saying, like 45 or 35 Freedom 35ers, they shouted them out to everybody in our little group chat that we have for YouTubers and such. And I was just like, you know, they already pumped so much. Like, you still think they're going to go? They were like, yup. And I was like, I was disagreeing with them for a bit. And they were just like, nah, like, I just think you're wrong. And I was like, yeah, that's respectable. And they were just 100% right. So,
yeah, well,
you know, shout out to
being
them.
in the Discord, I think I felt a lot of the Ape Society people coming in with their bags after, you know, selling a couple of apes. It appeared that they're hamming into Mallard Order and picking up some really good buys and everything. They have a run up every once in a while. They had another pullback. I think there's still stuff to come, stuff to be announced for Mallard Order, being so new and having such a high floor price and already being able to stake for Rune is pretty huge.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. Mallard Order's got some cool things going on. Again, late to the party, saw the pump, and I was like, I guess I missed this one. But that's the thing. I hope other people treat it the same way, because you will eventually at some point get burnt chasing the bag. Yep. And you know, you'll make some money doing it too, but just know your own risk. Know what you like to do. Unfortunately for me, I chose the wrong one to not risk on. But it happens. It's all good. I got some more money for other plays. Holy crap, Boss Cat. These were at 1,000 yesterday.
Yeah,
so
I've been waiting. I mean, they've got such a huge following behind them, and I mean, they've been undervalued for a while. I honestly think I should have bought one at 800, 900 because I see them coming back up to a 2,000 floor.
Yeah, I was looking at them last night. You know, I had the ADA for it. And I was like, but I want to make some other plays. There's a lot of mints coming up, so I won't. Yeah. But, you know, either way, I hopefully will either make that money back or more with the minting that I do with that money, or, you know, I don't. But that was just like what I decided to do. Unfortunately, I had one Boss Cat. Shout outs to, oh, man. It's been so long. It's let me go to my Discord real quick because I know he's in there. He gave me a Boss Cat for 48 or 28 or whatever it was for the mint price.
Oh, damn.
King Flores. He's like one of my only Poseidons. That's how I know I'm going to find him instantly. Shout outs to King Flores. He, because I was telling him, I was like, dude, I paid for the, whatever it is when you boost. I paid to boost their Boss Cat server, which gave you the whitelist. And I invited 4 or 5 people, which was supposed to give you another 2 or 3 whitelists. So I was supposed to have like 5 total. And the day that you were supposed to verify your wallet, I just didn't do it. I didn't know about it. So unfortunately for me, I just missed out on all of my whitelist minting. And he was like, yeah, you know, like, I don't really want to, like, you know, I'll buy another one off the floor. And the floor was like 40 or 50 ADA. And he gave me
it was low for a while.
But he sold it to me for 20. He was like, yeah, just give me mint price. And I was just like, dude, you are way too nice.
Dude, that's freaking awesome.
and then I sold it for 420. But
hey, that's still a good come up, bro. That's still good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's just when they peaked at like 3,600, it was a little like, so, but it's all good. It is all
Dude,
good.
I got the same sort of story with Clay Nation. When Clay Nation dropped, I wasn't able to hit the mint, but I had a couple buddies who I turned on to the mint. They were like new into the CNFT space, and they were cool enough to give me. I think I had 5 total Clay Nations. I didn't mint any, but I had 2 buddies just give me them at mint price. Let me pick them out of the ones they minted, and
That's so cool.
I made some money off them. I still hold one, but yeah, dude, that's the thing about the Cardano space is like you're gonna meet some super chill people, and it doesn't matter if it was a year ago or up until now. There's nothing but chill people in the space and always helping each other out. Like if you miss a mint, there's always a homie looking out to hook you up.
100%. So I've been looking at cabins a little bit, and because I saw some volume starting to come back into apes, and so I have one in District 31, and this is Jayhub, and okay, so this one wasn't actually here. Actually, it was. It looks like they lowered their price. So in this district is, let me just open up the map so that you guys can see.
So that's a good spot, huh?
Oh, whoops! This is Apex Kingdom. Shout out to Apex Kingdom. But yeah, it is. It has one of the question marks there. And those question marks are going to be buildings that generate some form of revenue. And you, as the person who lives in that district, will earn a part of that revenue.
So the closer you are to it?
There's going to be some form of beneficiary, like, or benefactor, whatever, to like be near it.
Nice.
I'm not sure exactly what that is, but being in the district alone is beneficial if you have a question mark. And they haven't revealed what everything is yet. So we're going to have to see exactly, like this could be a hotel, maybe it could be a fishing spot, we don't know. We really don't know.
Well, that's a double question mark too. That's probably better than a single question mark, right?
That's what I'm assuming. 2 question marks sound better than 1, you know what I mean?
Way better, man. That's awesome. And you said you got a small one, right? Just a cabin?
Yeah. So I got lucky with this one. I clicked seaplanes for 5 to 6, maybe 8 hours. I don't know. It was a long time. I sat at my computer, bloodshot eyes, and just clicking as many times as I could to try to get those. And I got one. I got really lucky.
And what was the mint cost? What was the mint price?
I think it was 100 ADA.
Yeah, that's a good come up. Good for you.
Yeah.
You've got frames in there now? You're staking frames?
I don't have any frames. I thought I was gonna flip this, so I didn't buy a frame. It's the only one that I hold. I still think I'm gonna flip it, but I love the area that it's in. Location, location, location. It's always what they say.
Right.
So I'm thinking that this might be one of those undervalued projects or undervalued areas of a project, because you will be earning some form of passive income through whatever that double question mark is. And
I think so too, because they've got more to release down the road. I think the initial hype was the staking and everything. That initial hype is starting to die off, but I think they've still got a lot left in reserve for what they're going to be doing once they're delivering on the metaverse. I think staking was just the first little bit. I've got the same kind of idea with I got an estate for around 500 ADA, and that was before the big run up, and I think it's sitting. It's not a super great location, but I think it's sitting around about a 2,000 ADA floor, somewhere around there.
Estate floors at 1,600. So
yeah,
triple. Nice.
So I've been looking at it the same sort of way. Like, do I want to flip this for the immediate ADA? But I mean, now I've got 3 frames in there that I'm already looking at upgrading. So I'm starting to look at, I'm at the cost of where I don't want to flip it on the ADA market, but. I think it's going to pay in dividends long run, just stacking up the society tokens.
Right. And if more volume comes into the space, it does seem to be that Ape Society is the one leading the way, and that's going to get most of the volume. So yeah. I think holding any Ape Society NFTs right now, you're in a very good spot. I'm not going to say it's going to go crazy because I don't know, but you're in a good spot, right? You have good exposure.
For sure.
And then, so we have Boss Cat Alien Club. These have been kind of steady. I think 2,500 roughly is kind of been the medium floor for a while.
Yeah, I dig the art. I just I haven't had any news to make me want to just ham in and grab one. I've got my 2 Boss Cats. I've got my Vox VoxCats. I've got my land. I'm waiting for some more utility with what I hold before I start hamming in more on that project.
I agree with that. I would say too, if you're not in the project at all, I think most people are going to enter with a boss cat, probably not an alien cat because of the price. So that makes sense. And then IDO
got some
pass.
cool utility for those aliens too. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. IDO pass, shout outs to them. They looks like they just sold out, so that's pretty cool. And a 125 floor. I'm not sure. Do you know what their mint price was?
No, man, right under my radar. I've never even heard of them. No offense. I want to
say like 75 to 100. I've talked to him before. I haven't looked into the project since I spoke with him maybe about a month and a half ago though. So
that's on me. A minting pass? They're going to do like a 10K mint, and this is your minting pass?
Well, this is there's already 5,600 roughly of these.
Yeah.
So what these are going to be is your pass into their DAO, and one way or another, how it's going to work is you are going to be getting passively airdropped certain tokens, but these tokens, I believe how it's going to work, and don't quote me, is going to be you earn some of their tokens by holding this pass, and then you'll be able to trade in those tokens for other tokens of other projects. Okay. So you can maybe stack a bunch of these tokens, and then you get a project that you really like and you're hyped for, and you're like, I want to spend all my tokens on these tokens, right? Gotcha. And you're going to be getting them before other people can get them. So you have a bigger advantage of being able to sell out, And so
that's pretty chill. That's some new utility.
Right. So I'm pretty bullish on this project. I think 125 might be kind of weak, to be honest, for a floor price, but we'll have to see.
Wow.
So then
in today?
Let me go check him out.
I have not heard of him at all.
Yeah, he's a super smart dude. He's a really kind person as well. IDO pass. He's been in a bunch of Twitter spaces. I haven't seen him recently, but then again, I haven't been on Twitter too.
Yeah, I'm starting to get hot on those Twitter spaces too. It's the place to be for sure. It's pretty cool, especially if you got free time during the day. They go on I'll listen to them while I'm at work or something, and it's cool just to be a fly on the wall to some of those because like Jayell was saying, you'll get some next level news that if you're not there, you're just gonna miss it.
100%. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I'll jump into Twitter and somebody be like, yo, did you hear about this amazing mint? Look at the artwork, and looks like they're about to sell out. And I'm just like, snipe,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so they sold out yesterday, so that's really cool.
Oh, chill.
Made it above 250,000 votes on Cardano land, so you'll be able to stake these to earn Hexo as well.
Sick.
So that's really cool.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Cardano lands. Staking is the new wave, man.
Yeah. It's what's cool too is it's not being overdone. It seems like there was kind of DAOs popped off for a little bit, metaverses popped off for a little bit, but it seems like staking is popping off and it's not stopping.
Yeah, so you have to have the goods because a DAO, anybody could say they're a DAO or they're going to do this, however a DAO is supposed to work, and with staking, you got to have the goods, and mutants are really showing that they've got it good. Dirt birds too. Those after they're showing at CNFT Con, I picked up another dirt bird. I sold mine way too cheap, but after they started the staking, I swooped in a dirt bird because they've got affiliate NFTs. I think they're affiliate with Pendulum, Zombie Chains. So if you hold any of those NFTs, you get like 10 affiliate NFTs per dirt bird, and a few for the drapes and whatnot. But they've had a little bit of a pullback as well.
Yeah, the drapes at one point were at like 330 floor.
Yeah, drapes were at 300. The derplings were at 300 as well. They've pulled back, but they've got a pretty cool staking platform. But I think mutants are taking up all the air in the room because they've got the raffles.
Hold on, he says probably a way to mint other drops for free with the token as well. Is that for? Oh, that was a while ago. Sorry, I'm late.
I bet that was when we were talking about Mutant. We were talking about Mutant DAO and how all their drops are going to be through Mutant token from now on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just catching up on some of the comments. Check the last tweet from Cornucopius. There's a Binance Smart Chain bridge. Okay, let's go check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah, do you have any Copy?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an OG, bro.
Nice.
I've got an OG bubble jet that I minted for like 6 ADA. It's a rare.
I'm jealous.
Oh man, it was so sweet. It was last spring break when I was on that road trip towards your neck of the woods. I minted it on my road trip, and holy crap, man, I was feeling that. And they had the game playable at CNFT Con. We were playing the racing game and the finding game. Dude, it's with the Unreal Engine 5 and how the team has got their marketing set up at the con, bro. They're next level. They're like a Bungie Games or something like that. They're really looking good.
Yeah, no, this is really cool too because they had their coin only on Binance Smart Chain at first,
right?
And I know they still have it on there, and you can still stake with it. But they also created some coins on Cardano as well. So now like half of their circulation, I think, is on Binance and half of it is on Cardano. So having this bridge back and forth, I wonder if they're going to try to bridge all of Copy or just kind of let it be on both. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I bet there's because they've always talked about having an in-game bridge. I bet they keep it open.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. That's really cool. I'm happy about that. And again, that goes into more like cross-chain collaborations and such, which we're starting to see more and more of. And I really like that because I hated the narrative of like screw Cardano, Ethereum all the way, or like Solana's way better, or like
it's all going to be interoperable, man. It's all going to be connected, bridged out.
Right. So I really like that. Also, I think domes could be something that are undervalued too, because there are not a lot of domes. I believe 6,000 of them right now. Combs? No. Domes. So yeah, 424 for the smallest dome.
Oh wow.
I wanted to buy one, but I want to use it for the game because they have like a first-person shooter type of thing that you'll be able to build if you have one of their themes. And the smalls, I believe, will allow you to get 2 airdrop themes. And then the uncommons are 3, rares are 4, and the rarest are 5 or something like that. So I wanted to like kind of host events where we all kind of like first-person shooter and like play against each other. But I don't know if a small dome can really hold like 50 to 100 people. I don't know.
We can build it in my dome, bro. I got a medium.
There we go. All right. No said.
We'll give you
we'll all the revenue will go to you. We'll let you.
I'm just happy to build it and everybody to party at my place. That sounds cool.
Hell yeah, that too. I just think it's really cool too that they're gonna allow, and I don't know how it's gonna work. Maybe it is free, but I think it would be cool if I don't know, even at the least if there's like a little tip jar, right? Because I would love to tip, right? That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Let me use your land. That's awesome.
Yeah, just wait. I'm gonna have my land and I'm gonna have my Aeonium Sky 25 blocks hanging up on the wall, my guy.
Yes. That's what I think about too. When I see a lot of these artworks, I only see utility in my head because I see what I can potentially have in Cornucopius. And I see like Aeonium Sky and it's like, I love it so much, but what am I going to do? And it's like, well, I could put it up in my Cornucopius house and that would look really cool. So it makes me more confident buying stuff like Aeonium Sky, which I'm probably going to buy anyways because it's Aeonium Sky. But you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I think I remember Aeonium Sky was one of the first people I spoke to in Cardano. I think they showed me how to set up my wallet and how to look into pool and everything. It was super cool and surreal to look back on now. But Aeonium Sky was telling me about the vision for what they wanted to create with the blocks, and eventually all of the blocks would be put together and hung up. And so there's only going to be 100 full murals, right? Because there's only 100 block ones. So think of there being 100 houses in the metaverse or places in the metaverse. But if you go to it, you can interact with all those blocks. If you feed it Aeonium Sky credits, you get an Aeonium Sky NFT out of it too. So it incentivizes you to go visit the physical pieces in the metaverse.
That's just really cool.
Bro, it's super sick.
That is so cool. I love everything that they do. Like it just looks so cool. Even the modified vehicles. I don't know if this is going to be anything, but like to me, and they have lava lamps too, which is kind of ironic. But to me, these are like lava lamps. You know, this is like something I would want to put in like my little kid's room or whatever. And he could go to bed with this beautiful looking like neon thing. And now he doesn't have to sleep in the dark. You know, he's like chilling. He's like, oh, this is so cool.
It's got the little white noise in the background, making a little vroom sound or something. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, did you have a lava lamp when you were younger?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. And it wasn't even my generation either. I was born in 82. It was my parents' generation. That was like when my parents, it was like in the 90s where I got a lava lamp. They were like, "What? You want a lava lamp, bro? We had that in the 60s." But yeah, no, they're never gonna go out of style, man.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
I had one in like, I want to say like 97, 99 between there. And I don't even remember it. I remember loving it, but I don't remember like what color it was or nothing. It just went up and down. And
it was a big deal.
Yeah, I would like wait for it to get hot because then the movement would start more, and I would just think, is it getting hot? And I would like come back in the room and check on it. I just loved it, man. I thought it was so cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but anything Aeonium Sky drops, dude, I'm all over it.
Yeah, it brings me back to my childhood. And then I guess we talked about the books, and I guess we can wrap it up here on Chilled Kongs. I mean,
yeah,
Chilled Kongs was at 1,800 when we started. I think we're seeing a small pump into Monday. I guess we could bring that up to the overall market.
I like that the drinking hat one. Those are tight. The red drinking hat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's sick.
Yeah, those are sick. But so yeah, on Friday, the overall market went crazy. There was some data that came back. In my opinion, it was just barely okay data.
What, 2.6 in
the PCI
positive? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It's just something good for the midterms.
Right. But before that, we had Apple had okay earnings, but they missed on iPhone sales. Amazon did garbage. Facebook, or Meta now, did garbage.
Yeah, tech's gonna get hit hard.
Yeah, and they all tanked like that day. And so I thought coming into Friday, surely we were gonna sell off. I had a rough day Friday, but it's all good. I had a good week other than that, so I'm still up on the week. But what I was gonna say though is this momentum going higher right here. We're breaking this high point, right? We're touching this high point, so we're either going to find some resistance here, maybe come back down, or we'll break it, and maybe we have an actual bullish month. You know?
Yeah. Maybe. Where's our upside potential on that? How far can we run up?
So
right there. Yeah.
Maybe 412. Maybe that's man. It's hard to say that we'll actually hit that. But the thing is with stocks, it is manipulated, like a lot of people say, and there's a lot of people who are really, really short, especially after the bad earnings. So when a lot of volume comes in and people are shorting, they have to cover their shorts at some point and admit that they lost. And when that happens, the way that they cover their losses is by buying back, which creates more buying pressure. So that's a short squeeze essentially. And that's what caused GameStop and AMC to do their thing. And that can happen in the broad overall market. And it might be happening right now. And it might also help out the crypto market.
Well, also with GameStop and AMC, we saw the power of the people in a way that we never seen before. The power of the social media and people coming together to jump onto a stock like that, to overwhelm a rigged game, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. So it's there's some exciting times. I don't know if this is going to be the crazy month, and in all honesty, we don't need this to happen for Cardano NFTs to go on their little run. We've never needed it. Apparently, it's never, Cardano just does what it wants when it wants. So this might not happen, but it is shaping up to have that upside potential. We'll really have to see. I think Monday is probably, in my opinion, not going to be a deciding factor. I expect Monday and Tuesday to kind of be flat or even dip down a little bit and then bounce back up. Because Wednesday is when Powell comes out and he talks about what he's going to do, whether he's going to raise it by 0.75, by 0.5, or 100. So
that's what I'm thinking. We're looking at the market trends of what Powell's going to do with the interest rates. Is if we're going to continue the tightening and raising of the interest rates, we're going to see more tightening of the crypto markets to cover the losses. But once the Fed reverses course and they start reducing, bro, we're in crypto booming at that time, because then the wave is receded and we can see who's wearing shorts and who's naked underneath there. And I think Bitcoin's going on a bull run at that point.
Right. And in my opinion, it doesn't need to happen Wednesday. He can say,
Yeah.
hey, we're still going to raise by 0.75, but we are thinking about, changing. We are thinking about doing 0.5 or 0.25 next quarter. And if he says anything like that, that can be seen as bullish from the overall market. So we will have to see. It's exciting times. Next week's going to be a crazy week.
Yeah, it's fun time. Well, and that coupled with the midterms coming up, I think everything in the news and in the markets, I think we're gonna have choppy waters for a minute.
Oh yeah, but that's pretty much everything. Do you got any closing notes?
Dude, no, I'm super stoked to be here. I had a ton of fun hanging out, talking NFTs with you, Atlanick. I mean, usually I'm in the chat trying to smash along, bro. I'm super stoked to be here one-on-one with you. I had a blast, bro.
I appreciate you coming up on such short notice as well as Jayell. So I really appreciate you, man. I'll throw in your Twitter if you want in the Discord or in the description below and get your Twitter popping. So appreciate you, man.
Thanks, bro.
But, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Just thanks again to Jayell, thanks again to Jayhub, thanks again to everybody in the chat that stopped by. I'm going to have timestamps in here. I'm gonna edit them. They're not gonna be in there right away, but I'm gonna edit in some timestamps for the people that are watching later on because this is a super long video. But thank you guys so much once again. And remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Peace.